There we go. I think we are live. I think we're live. I mean, yeah. If we're not, that'd be kind of embarrassing. But I'm pretty sure we are here. Apparently, there's people waiting. Good Lord. Good Lord. People waiting. Hello, people. Thank you for joining us. Just for a little bit of preamble before we get to the main event. Matt is AWOL. He is at Damnation Festival. He has not joined thus far. I suspect he is drinking somewhere. I hope he is having a lot of fun. But I am joined by Karl, who is fighting off sleep and consuming caffeine at a rate that nobody should at midnight.
I've got almost a litre of tea.
Nice. Just to join us. Whereas I am all hyped up after watching Castle Rat at the Bodega in Nottingham. A tiny little 200 capacity venue, like a bar type thing. And this band's going to do really well. So it's like, I think it'll be one of those moments. It's like, you know, people are like, oh, Ghost are brilliant. Oh, I love them. They're so great. I saw them at the O2 Arena. And I go like, yeah, first time I saw Ghost was like with 150 people in a tent in France in 2009. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Controversial opinion. I do not care for Ghost.
It's fine. Many don't. I don't think they're metal. I think one of the main things that a lot of people don't like. But I've never considered them to be metal. They're more like a spooky ABBA, really. They're a stadium rock band. But I think
my wife likes them. They just don't really strike a chord with me. That's all.
You see,
I don't think they're bad or anything.
I really like their older, more doomy stuff. They've gone a bit more sort of rock now, a bit more sort of glitzy and a bit more poppy, I suppose. I prefer the really old stuff. Opus Eponymous, for example, that album, which oddly enough, Castle Rat sounds very similar to that in places. They use a lot of the same kind of bass and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a cracking little gig. I went and saw that. I've got this patch. It's really cool. Hello, Kevin. Kevin made it in. I've got this patch. It's really cool. It's like the lead singer on top of like a bat rat. But it's a recreation of the the poster from Heavy Metal, the film, 1981.
Oh,
with the girl riding the giant, I don't know, vulture type thing. It's that, and I was like, oh, nice, yoink. That can go on Mark III. So yeah, just a little bit of preamble before the main event, guys. Thanks for joining us. Sound off in the comments. You can let us know where you're from if you want, but I mean, it's not like Warhammer here. We're not going to go, oh wow, you're in Venezuela. Great, you're in Venezuela, but thanks for joining us anyway. It's just awesome. Who's ready to be disappointed? I can barely.
I'm anticipating it.
I can barely remember what is in this actual preview, mate. Let's have a quick look. I think Blood Bowl, oddly enough, was the only thing that's not covered, but that's just how it's third edition, hasn't it? So let's just find a preview poster.
Where is the live stream actually showing? Is it Twitch?
Now, this is the weird thing: is when I click on the stream on Warhammer Community, it just brings up that stupid little video of them playing in the in the plane. It doesn't give like the full thing. So I've actually got the YouTube video, their YouTube channel, the Warhammer YouTube channel. So I'm just going to send you a link for that, Karl, just so you can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's saying the championships preview is starting in 26 minutes.
Yeah, 26 minutes, 22 seconds exactly. So this should be it. And I saw the World Championships a bit earlier with everybody wearing their bloody country shirts and things like that, and I was just like, this is so getting turned into an e-sport. Do you know what I mean? It looks exactly like when you see them playing Counter-Strike or whatever, and I was just like, yeah. GW they want to be able to sell the rights to Warhammer, like streaming.
It looks like the World of Warcraft Mythic MDI Championships to me. It's the same sort of look.
Same kind of thing, that they probably want a piece of that pie. But yeah, as far as who's ready to be disappointed, well, I live in a perpetual state of disappointment. I walked into Predator Badlands earlier, expecting to be disappointed, and I was still even more disappointed than I expected to be. So It's just to see if I can if the levels can be beaten. But yeah, you've got the preview coming up, and where have they put the thing? There's the thing. So it's still a stupid thing. Oh my good lord! My good lord! Look at that. We have a surprise Matt joining us. Let me just sort out the.
Just like I didn't say anything untoward.
Let me just sort out the levels a little bit. Untoward, you. See, I thought you'd been shanghaied. I thought you was off gallivanting and stuff, mate.
I am, but I made time.
Yeah, you're quite echoey, so I'm just going to sort your volume out real quick.
No problems. Apologies for the hotel room.
No, that's fine, man. Appreciate you joining us. How's it been so far? It's been all right?
Okay. I mean, I've had like a fucking hour and a half nap, so I'm a bit like... Cut to that dude with the meme with the eyes half open. Like, oh.
We'll see if you make it all the way through, mate. We'll see if you make it all the way through. So what do you guys... I mean, obviously, we know Darkwater. Did you guys see the new Darkwater leak?
The new leak?
No.
Darkwater?
Yeah,
sounds a bit sus.
Yeah, somebody showed... Did I bother saving it, or did I just think it wasn't worth it? Just the side of the box and the sprues, I think it was. But you see like a green wizard with like a little familiar, like a little dragon familiar. And there was like a bear amber wizard or something. So, yeah. And then on the sprues, you could just see some of the Nurgle stuff and stuff like that. It wasn't a particularly exciting leak. I just didn't know if you guys had seen it, basically.
No, I mean, from what I've seen of this Darkwater, I mean, I usually really look forward to the Warhammer Quest, but this one just, I don't know, it doesn't look very good to me.
I'm 100% on board. Yeah, 100%. There's no tiles. There's no modular building of your dungeon or anything like that. It just seems to be a book where you turn over the pages and each page is like a different scenario or something. And I'm like,
yeah, I mean that kind of feels like the the cheap $40 games they knocked out for like Necron Labyrinth and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to be like that, but with more stuff, I think.
For 20 times the price.
Well, of course. But I mean, hopefully we get some nice models and at least some nice Nurgle stuff. If the Nurgle stuff nice, then Kirsty will be like, yeah, get that one. And I'll be like, yes. And then it'll just like never get played. But yeah, obviously got Warhammer Quest Darkwater coming up. I'm kind of holding out that might be good. Warhammer 40,000, it's going to be Ultramarines.
In a shock twist.
I know, right? What other Ultramarines could they release? I mean, come on,
Year
seriously.
of Chaos.
I mean, like it's getting a bit silly now, isn't it? It's like a few weeks ago they were like, here's some Ultramarines, Marnius Kolgar and Catus Sicarius and some new Victrix Guard, and we're not done yet. And I'm like, why aren't you done yet? Why aren't you done yet? Get the other. We still haven't had a bloody what's his name? Pedro Cantor. We haven't had a Pedro.
Yeah, I mean,
we haven't had a Pedro Cantor in like probably a decade.
Yeah, the Crimson Fist get precisely 0. Mind you, saying that, there's apparently rumours that successor chapters are going to see some like. I mean, I don't really care about a lot of 40k stuff anymore, but a new Gabriel Seth model might tip the balance for me.
What if he's Primaris though?
Well, given that the law states he hates them and actively beats one up.
Yeah, but it's GW. They don't mind changing the law.
Yeah, I know.
They'll just turn around. They'll just turn around and say Gabriel Seth loved the Primaris all along.
I mean, that being said, I mean, regardless of whether he's Primaris or not, I absolutely love the new Mephiston model.
Yes, very nice, very nice. I've got to say, most of the updates on the Warhammer character models, Mephiston, Azrael, Dante was pretty decent, I thought.
Grimaldus was really cool.
Grimaldus was decent, yep. I think they've done really good jobs all round. I don't think there's really been that many that I thought was shit, The
only one I've kind of looked at and thought I really don't like it is not particularly because of the model, but just the pose he's in. Like the Emperor's Champion for the Black Templars kind of looks like he shit his pants.
Just holding his sword out front, like, please don't do anything.
It's just something on the way his legs look like they're almost bowed. It looks like he's just shit himself.
Yeah. I mean,
doing the catwalk.
it's very hit and miss, isn't it, for like, the models? Like some are great, and then some you look at them and you're just like, what? No. Like that new world, like that new World Eaters thing that they showed off. I mean, it was a leak. It might be fake, but I looked at that and I was just
Butcher
like,
Surgeon.
yeah, exactly. I looked at that and I was just like, yeah, it's probably real. It is probably real. Because that's the kind of level I expect from 40k now. Is I expect these kind of toy, digital CAD looking uninspired. And they can do good stuff. I mean, I thought the Kato Sicarius model was quite good.
Yeah, I really liked it.
I thought he was fine, Not so sure about the Minus Colgar one. But yeah, I mean, 40k, as far as I'm aware, it is the Ultramarines. Apparently you've got this 500 worlds thing. They're making the galaxy smaller again. I mean, Christ knows what's going on the dark side of the rift. But no, 500 worlds, Ultramar, under attack again.
Well, it's just Dante holding it together with duct tape, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm just like, does the Lion want to meet Guilliman at some point? No. I mean, I would have done some great event on the other side or something that expels a load of... Because it really does seem like, they're like, things have never been worse. The Imperium's never been more fucked. It's like, but you've got the dark side of the Imperium and the good side, and they never seem to meet. There's no problems. Like you're saying, an Actum Gauntlet is the thing that needs to be fought over because it's a safe passage. And I'm just like, but now we've gone back to Armageddon, and now we've gone back to bloody Ultramar. And I play Ultramarines, and even I'm sick of Ultramar.
Do you know what it kind of feels like? Do you know when J.J. Abrams does a really terrible reboot and he jingles the memberberry keys at you?
All of them,
like,
then.
You remember this? You remember that? You remember Armageddon?
Yeah.
You remember this big name?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. I get that Armageddon might give them an opportunity to bring Yarrick back and that kind of stuff, but just stop making the galaxy smaller. Previously, we had like a setting, and it was like, here's this galaxy, go and carve a bit of it out for yourself. And now it doesn't feel like that because all of the narrative that we get just takes place in places we know. And I'm just like, ugh. Kind of a bit lame. So that's 40k. Age of Sigmar, apparently, and this is a bit weird, but apparently that's the Giants bits of it. And it's going to be the Sons of Behemat. Now
I'm not too familiar with a lot of Sigmar stuff.
The Giants. So you know all those crazy like big giants we got that are 130 odd quid each and then like nearly as big as a Celestus.
Yeah, I remember the fantasy giants of Albion.
No, well after that.
No. What I'm saying is that's my reference for giants. Like that's what I remember.
But they did all these really cool, like King Brob, something like that. Yeah, think about a coffee line had to drink to feel normal after that sleep. No wonder he's got those wide eyes.
If you look at the Lion model, he looks like someone has just royally pissed him off the map.
Yeah.
He is not with it.
But yeah, I think like Sons of Behemat, I was like, is there any more you can do? Like, you've got giants, you've got like a lead giant. I mean, I don't know. Never underestimate Games Workshop's ability to bring out a large model that they can charge you over 100 quid for.
I call it a Gargant when it's not really a Gargant.
So, what was that, Matt? Sorry.
But they'll call it a Gargant when it's not really a Gargant.
Correct.
Like,
they'll call it a Gargant because they can't copyright bloody giant. That's why. Like, you're not a giant orc construction. You're not a giant. You're not a Gargant at all. I apologise. I have had quite a bit to drink. I've been out at the gig. Before that, I had a couple of drinks to wash away the taste of bloody Predator Badlands. And then I saw Castle Rat, who were amazing. So I've had a few. But look at me persevering and bringing the people the content. We lost some subscribers today with my AI video. So maybe they were AI.
Just get rid of all the Decepticons.
Exactly, that's it, exactly. So, Warhammer the Horus Heresy. Karl thought we might be seeing like the Breachers, the new Cataphracti. I said that was a pretty good call, Matt. What do you reckon?
Just muting myself while I get my beer out of the fridge. Yeah, it's all stuff that we yet to see, so it should be pretty decent.
Nice.
I'm not expecting anything new.
No, I kind of thought we might see the Custodes, but
I think the longer we don't see the custodies, the better.
Maybe that was the video that lost us the subscribers. I don't know. Legions Imperialis, gentlemen. I mean, there's been rumours of a Saturnine set for Legions Imperialis, but we are still missing some Mechanicum stuff from what I remember. So what do we reckon on that?
I mean, that's probably what I'm looking forward to the most. I'm not sure what Mechanicum stuff is missing. We're definitely missing like the laser variant, Vindicators and Fellblades and the Glaive and stuff like that.
What about things like Breacher Marines? Have they got models?
No, there's no breaches. No, I mean we haven't even had a bloody Isle attacks in 32 mil yet.
40K. Yeah.
So. No, we don't know.
Yeah, I think Legions Imperialis. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, it could be another wave of Aeronautica." I think you might be reaching there.
I don't see them. No, I don't see them. Because the thing is, to do Aeronautica, you need to re-release the core games as well.
Either that, or you have to completely redesign the game around the fact that it's no longer on hex tiles.
Well, this is. Oh, right. So I see. Like, no, I can't see that happening, Carl. I just can't see that happening.
No,
at all.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I extensively played Aeronautica. I really enjoy it. It's a really good game.
But then we've got like sort of hints of Space Hulk. We've got hints of Battlefleet Gothic. Who knows at this point? Could be.
I'll remain skeptical on those points.
Well, I honestly did think Space Hulk was coming, but I now honestly think that maybe I will be doing a Space Hulk Part 3 video, which makes me sad. But it may well be coming. Warhammer the Old World appears to be cafe. They showed off some fireworks and a box with the kind of jade cafe symbol thing on it. So more cafe stuff, which is nice. But I mean, yeah, I thought that range was fine the way it was.
Within the realms of Old World, are Cathay quite popular? I have no idea.
I presume so. Yeah, I think it's something that people have been waiting for a long time. They're a nice looking range. They
certainly very well sculpted.
Yeah, they're a step up from obviously the old Warhammer stuff that got released, and from what I remember, they weren't too horrific on the price. So from that perspective, I think they probably sold quite well. But I don't know how well. I have no access to sale data. I mean, looking around, it still seems to be in stock, but that might just mean that GW just made a lot of it.
Yeah.
It could well be that. So I don't know. I can't say for sure. I'd like to think they sold well. They're nice models. I mean, they deserve to sell well. And I thought, for the most part, they were kind of reasonably priced. Like the big stone giant type things were a bit cheaper than I thought they'd be. And then the lanterns and the dragon were like pretty much what I thought they'd be. But yeah, I presume they did well. I don't know. As far as I know, Warhammer the Old World is doing fairly well, regardless. So, and then the last one is.
So my local club is very much 40k focused, with a couple of guys who are in like Heresy and whatnot. But I never really see much on the front of Age of Sigmar or Old World or anything. I mean, Old World looks cool to me, but it's an investment I don't need to get into.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from. They finally started playing music on the preview. Right, there we go. I just want to turn that down a little bit. So let us know if you can still hear us, guys. I don't want the... Not until... I'll turn it up a little bit when the preview starts, but I don't want to have it overriding us to start off with. No, I think Old World... The thing that I love about Old World, and I was thinking about this the other day, is I was watching some videos, can't remember who did them now, but they were showing ranked armies, and ranked armies just look cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, you look at Age of Sigmar and it's just like, yeah, it's all right, but it's just all skirm. It's like, it just looks like a 40k army, but just fantasy style. But ranked armies look different, and that's why games like Kings of War and Conquest endure. So
I always thought it was really cool with the Warhammer, like the Old World and fantasy, that sort of thing, where you had like the musician and the standard bearer,
and
like
exactly,
the shield phalanxes and stuff. I thought it was really impressive looking.
And you could rearrange your formation. You could wheel, all this kind of stuff. It's just totally. I know Age of Sigmar has become a better game as time's gone on, but to start off with, the Age of Sigmar was like, just move your models into the middle and then have a massive melee in the middle of the table and roll dice. I was like,
Wasn't there really dumb rules like you get a re-roll if you do a funny dance or something?
Kind of,
I think that
kind
was
of.
just that
They,
was first edition, wasn't it?
yeah, that was just a holdover, like between Fantasy and the first edition. It all went out the window very quickly. From what I remember, it wasn't even part of the main rules. It was just kind of like transitionary period. But
I think a lot of things like that. I mean, they were trying to be whimsical and fun, but it really just
yeah, totally.
For a lot of war gamers were like, no, fuck this.
Yeah, totally stupid. I'm totally with you. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I've no problem with like we had a guy at Thurrock who used to like literally kneel and pray to the lady before he rolled his dice and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's cool. It never helped him, but yeah, he used to like doing it.
I see. I might be being a snob here, but that's the kind of thing that makes me cringe inside out and never want to go back into a Games Workshop.
Hear it from Karl right here, Warren. You are cringe. It was weird actually because he was about 18, 19, but he looked 42. Like he had that kind of stubble where it's not just stubble, but it's old man stubble. Do you know what I mean? And it was like, Jesus Christ. But it was really young. Very weird. I'm thinking about doing a series called Red Shirt Tales because I've still got my red shirt from Games Workshop. I've still got it. I've still got it from 2001 when I last worked for Games Workshop. I did have a blue one as well for the second time that I technically worked at Games Workshop, but I threw it away because I was so disgusted at how they treated me. My God, treated me.
I still think they should refer to their baseline colleagues as slaves to darkness.
Sounds about right. To be fair, I don't think I could work in retail again. I think I'd go absolutely nuts. But
Business with jobs of the unlight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I just have to wait and see what we get here. Really, hopefully it's good. I kind of hope there's something so awesome that it attracts a lot of attention, but I get kind of at the same time I get the feeling they wouldn't want anything to take away from this Dark Water.
Yeah, people keep talking about plastic Primarchs for Heresy, and I got to be honest, I just don't see it.
I do. I absolutely do, because I don't think people are going to pay £100 for a Primarch for Heresy.
Well, I mean, I don't see it in a sense of I don't see it making sense. Not that I'll ever stop them, but I mean, at the moment, we still need core units. Like,
yeah, but
fuck the Primarchs.
As you said, that's GW. No, GW,
yeah, I mean,
GW care not for your logic.
Seekers, please.
Yeah. I mean, don't forget they released that giant article saying, "Oh, you can just kit bash stuff." It's like, yeah, we know. The Marine range is really, really kit bashable. Yeah, we know GW. You know.
Yeah, that's really cute, but I'd like my fucking destroyers back, please.
Mm. Yeah.
You got them back.
What was that?
Technically, you got them back.
No, I think that is very much a technically there. They need to be in the rulebook. If you're going to reference a unit in the book on the Moritat saying, "Oh, he's frequently accompanied by destroyers," have the destroyers in the book is referencing it.
Fight! Well, we've got the Zone Mortalis coming, so we know there's something along those lines.
Oh, I've been having a good old read of that, like the PDF.
I've been reading the book, The Running Man, ready for the remake next week. To review from
I watched the trailer for that, and it was a bit too comical for my tastes.
It's definitely a lot more comical than the book, but having read the book, the only thing that the Arnold Schwarzenegger version has in common with the book is the name of the book and the name of some of the characters.
And that's about it.
Absolutely, I'm not even kidding. Absolutely, everything else about it is nothing to do with the book at all.
No. Whereas it's a similar situation to Total Recall, though, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. Whereas the new version looks like it will at least have quite a lot in common with the book, including potentially the ending. And I'll be quite surprised if they do the ending that was in the book.
I love the Running Man though, like the Arnold Schwarzenegger one.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. I'm a
massive fan of it.
It's great. I mean, I like the changes they made, but it's really cheeky to call it an adaptation of the book because it's.
I mean, it's about as accurate as that Queen of the Damned film is for.
The Vampire Chronicles. Yeah.
I watched that once with the director's commentary on, and the whole thing is basically the director just bullshitting his way through why he changed everything.
Had a good soundtrack though. Had a good soundtrack, that film.
Yeah, it did. I still really like the song at the end by the Kidney Thieves, the one where they're walking across the bridge.
Yeah. I really liked what was it? I think Static X did. I think it's Cold. It's called.
Oh, Cold, yeah.
That's a good
I
tune.
saw that a couple of years ago in Nottingham when they played.
Oh, nice. I had no idea.
New singer's pretty good.
What on earth has happened here? Oh, I know. Stupid streaming, or stupid me, stupid 5-pint me. So what am I? So what am I drinking right now? Jack Daniels and Applejack, of course I am.
5 pints is about your limit, ain't it?
We're back.
Pushing your luck now.
Oh, I'll be fine.
What you were worried about? Everyone else listening.
Yeah, our train to Manchester doesn't leave till like 1:40, so I've got time to.
Okay.
I've half written my review for Predator Badlands. So I'll finish that off in the morning, record the video, get that done, and then I can just
Hello everyone, welcome back to all.
upload that and then go off to Damnation.
Just looking at the bands for Damnation. Yeah, you got Devastator.
They're great. They're a local band.
Yeah.
I first saw them a few years ago. They're very, very good. Very good.
Very much looking forward to it. That's
Bloody
what
on
I used,
Napalm Death.
I had a gathering of chums on Tuesday, unfortunately, at an old friend's wake. And they were like, oh, our mate Si is playing at Damnation. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, these band ain't playing, what are you talking about? No, Ted Moore needed a bass player, so they got Si. They roped him in. And I was like, that's really funny, but if Ted Moore needed a bass player and they got Si, they still need a bass player.
Oh, cool.
Oh, shit. Fucking hell, I kind of wish
Yeah.
I'd gone there. Oh, a Perturbator.
Yeah, I found it very funny because he's actually a better bassist than I am, so I was just being jabby.
When was the last time you played bass, dude?
Technically last week, but properly years.
We still need to do that Horus Heresy side project, you know.
We do. Yeah. Need to get Karl involved as well. Karl, you can play keys.
It'd be fun. I reckon it'd be fun.
Oh, bloody hell, Stamping Ground.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to. I think it's was it Anno Nafrak, Napalm Death, Onslaught. Who else is on the Sunday? While we're
You've
here.
got the Haunted are there as well.
Oh yeah, check out the Haunted. Yeah, not seen them for a long time.
Bit of 99.
Turns out another one of my friends is in an Anafrak as well. So that's 2 friends to see on a Sunday.
I've got to make sure.
See, sometimes I'll look at the lineup for something like this, and there'll be a bunch of bands I don't know. I end up just sitting there on a rabbit hole, like on Spotify, like sampling songs.
Yeah.
From them.
Yeah, someone put together a Spotify playlist for this year, and I was like, the first 6 minutes are complete shit. This isn't boding well. And then after that, I started picking up, and I was like, oh, good.
There's a few bands. There's a few bands that I do need to check out before we go, because it's like there's a couple of instances where it's like, do we go into this hall or this hall? So I need to listen to a couple of bands. But other than that, I've got the Sunday planned, so it's all good.
I definitely would have gone to see Perturbator.
They're an odd one. So
Oh, sorry?
I think I'll glimpse them. They're an odd one. I think I'll glimpse them, and then that'll be about it. Not sure yet.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of their albums on my phone at the moment.
While we wait for this, I'm going to show you the sweet patch that I got at Castle Rat. Look at that. See what I mean about the heavy metal the heavy metal 1981 film? It's so cool. And in case you're wondering, yes, she does kind of look like that on stage. Let me just find another picture of her real quick. Because there's like 200 people at this damn thing. So it's right at the front. There she is. It was equal parts doom metal and kind of theatrical pantomime and stuff.
Nice.
Very good, very good. Yeah, I reckon you enjoy them tomorrow. They've got something quite early ghost-like about them, but it's a girl singer. Very doomy, very good. Lots of fun. They're from New York. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. But as I say, tiny little gig, 200 odd people. And I was like, this band is not going to be playing small venues like that for long. Do you know what I mean? They're going to be playing big venues very soon, and it'll be a case of, you know, I remember when I saw them when they were tiny. Like I said to Karl, Matt, I was saying, like, Ghost, I first saw Ghost in a tiny little tent in France in 2009 on like their first album. So yeah, it's just kind of cool to be there at the time, kind of thing.
Yeah, just sort of seeing how far they've come.
That's it, exactly. Right, we should be good to go now, guys. I think we are expecting Adam Troke and Eddie Eccles, I presume. Come on, it's half 12, you bastards.
Yeah.
Some of us got...
Is Eddie Eccles the little one?
He is, yeah. Some of us have got to go to bed. Come on, you bastards. I've been up since so early this morning. I thought I'd do some painting. I was painting some Trench Crusade stuff. Really enjoying it, actually, I've got to say.
Nice.
Yes.
I've been up since 4:30 this morning.
Oh, yeah, you know, you got me beat.
I'm seeing colours that don't exist.
It's very Lovecraftian all of a sudden.
So far in the chat, we've had female Space Marines. I don't think anyone actually responded to that.
Oh, God, no.
And there was Traslin in Primaris Armour, which was vaguely amusing.
I'm fully expecting to see female custodies.
Mate.
But then he could already be the new not chaplain.
The first thing I do is disable the chat. Like, literally the first thing I do is disable the chat. It's cancer. It's pure fucking cancer, mate. I'm just like,
sometimes I find it really funny.
I can't. I just can't.
On it. I mainly have it open for the Deep Rock Galactic references when anyone mentions Votan.
They're late. Come on, you bastards. Absolutely shocking. See, Grumpy Grognard Gaming would never be late.
That's something actually positive I have to say about 40k. Weirdly enough, like
whoa, hang
40K.
on. I need to write this down. I know it's getting recorded, but I don't want to take any chances. What is it?
I really like I don't like the models, and I will not collect them. But I do really like the lore they put around the Leagues of Votan.
Yes,
I love the Votan cores and the whole concept.
Very cool.
It's great.
Very cool. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's just Marines when you go and read the rules.
Unfortunately, they made all the models and made them look like StarCraft stuff, and it was kind of shit.
I'm just not remotely interested in dwarves.
Yeah. Oh God, I've got the chat again. No. So I've just refreshed it to see if it works. There we go. But no, it's not started. It's not started yet. I thought maybe it needs refreshing or something.
They're gonna tell us that Darkwater was a bait and switch, and really the next Warhammer quest is just straight up Space Hulk.
And there'll be much rejoicing. Here they go.
I can't actually hear him though.
No.
I've turned it up a bit.
No, they've got no volume.
Like sound. Oh, there we go.
Come on, you noobs.
Looks like Santa Claus and his abused elf.
As you might have gathered, watching along at home, we are joined by a live audience today. There are over 1,000
What's that, Santa Claus and Bill Gates?
in the room with us.
Stephen Hawking.
Get on with it.
Jesus.
The grand narrative. I think you heard them cheer already, but just for everybody watching at home, if you can give us another huge cheer, everybody in the room, please.
They all clapping for the tech support team.
Absolute silent. That guy's clapping like a gimbal. What's going on?
There we go.
There are already thousands of you watching along at home on the stream. Do let us know where you're tuning in from.
You guys only just got sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might want to refresh the feed. I think we're about 30 seconds ahead of you.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really fun over the last couple of days.
There's a delay for OBS.
It's still really quiet.
Let's see if I can turn up a bit.
Uruguay. Team France is here in enormous numbers. Canada, so normally this is the part in the chat where I say, hey, where are you?
Blame Canada.
We've got more than 50 nations represented right here in this room, so let the people know where you're from.
Everyone's hyped North Korea.
Right now. As as you can gather, there's a really excited and engaged home crowd as well. It's fantastic, the great people here in the United States welcoming us and hosting us. It's really lovely to be here. Now, what is the World Championships of Warhammer, and what is the grand narrative, and why are we here? Well, we've got a little reel to show you what it's
That's great. Let's skip to the reveals, please.
Literally nobody cares. Oh God. You should be hearing stuff now, Kevin. Just let me know if you hear stuff now.
They've bumped the volume up.
Yeah. I mean, we could discuss real quickly because, like, you've got the World Championships of Warhammer, and like, it's the cosplays are cool and stuff like that. But, like, really, do you need, like, do you know what I mean?
If you're not a competitive person, this is just not particularly interesting.
And like, I just wonder how much skill there is. I mean, it is very. Is it echoey for you guys?
Yeah.
It is. Okay, it's not just me then. Okay.
I'm expecting this championships thing to be a whole bunch of medalists just going up against each other.
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? It's what I would expect it to be.
Completely lost volume again.
One of the other things that Eddie and I have been talking about and is apparent this year is that it's the 50th anniversary of Games Workshop's company.
So I can hear Adam. I can't hear Eddie.
That's because Eddie's not talking.
And
that's Eddie. I find it weird that they're sitting at a table, but they're using hand mic.
Yeah.
Just going to bump you guys down a bit and turn the volume up for everybody else.
Discord down.
Wow, they've really bungled this, haven't they, with the volume?
It ain't great. Just trying to do what I can in OBS to fix it.
No, it's not you.
Everyone in the chat's kicking off.
Yeah, the whole chat is telling them there's no sound, or it's very low.
But you didn't come for that, did you?
You did not come for that. So, what really remains now is to tell
I've kind of raised it as high as I can, guys.
how the rest of this show is going to work.
Apologies if it is still, but I think it might be GW's side, not ours.
Yeah, it is. But their whole chat is screaming at them.
I
mean, for a £1 billion company.
Hey, we've got Darkwater.
So there's loads of great stuff to enjoy. Should we start with our first reveal?
I think we should have our first reveal. We waited long enough.
Right, well, let's run the show.
Where are you watching it, Matt? On YouTube or on...
Oh, here we go, Darkwater.
I'm on Twitch.
Twitch is probably ahead of YouTube. Okay, that looks nice.
It looks like a booklet full of different pages, a lot of maps.
Yeah, see.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are really excited to preview to you today Warhammer Quest Darkwater, the latest iteration of the extremely popular Warhammer Quest series, and it's a fantastic adventure game set in the Mortal Realms. Eddie, what can you tell us about
It looks nice, but it's not blowing my socks off.
Even their bloody lights aren't working.
No.
What is going on?
Go on an adventure into the darker, more grim places within the Warhammer setting. In this
Oh, sort your fucking audio out.
So echoey, man. I apologise, viewers. This is not this is not brilliant.
No, it's not us, it's them.
Heroes to fight against. So, yeah, should we have a look at some
fantastic?
of the
Yeah, let's do the models.
So So some of these ones we have already had a chance to look at on the Warhammer community website. We've previewed a few.
And again, if this is some YouTuber or something, I'd be like, this is fine, but this is
First off, this is
a
the full
multi-billion
box
pound
set
company.
spread there, and you can see you've got a whole bunch of new Warhammer miniatures in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's everything you need to have these outstanding adventures and to explore the Jade Abbey. We'll talk in more detail about some of the things that, if you are familiar with...
Is it me, or does it have a much smaller model count?
It's definitely smaller than Curse City, yes.
Let's look in some detail.
It's way smaller than Hammerhall.
He says. Worry, we'll show you everything you need to know. Let's look in some detail at the miniatures. He says.
Good lord.
Now, I mean, I can describe them here on the map for you while we wait for the next tile to come along. I'll tell you about the map while we wait for the... Oh, there we go. Thanks, Save, from having the ad-lib. Good lord. So, here is Edmark Valoran. He's known as the Manticore Knight, and he's essentially a warrior so arrogant he believes he's the greatest mortal warrior.
He's an okay model.
It's all right,
Looking
yeah,
for a
yeah.
quest worthy to prove those skills. And so he's joined this mission into the Jade Abbey to redeem it from the clutches of Nurgle. If you want to be a supernally arrogant and expert warrior and just like wail on the enemy with a big war axe, this is the guy for you.
Yeah, very cool miniature. We have seen this one before already, so we'll move on
Absolutely.
swiftly to some of the next heroes, hopefully, that we can have a look at. Here we are. There's another one that we have, I think, seen already, but a very cool model, so we'll just look at it for a little bit.
That shit's going to snap off that sword real quick.
Yeah, I mean...
One of the last survivors of the Jade Abbey's fall.
It's okay.
With the power of the...
None of this is blowing me away, that's the problem. It's all,
from her former abbey.
you know,
Very-
reasonable.
The other
Very
four,
cad
the
face.
other,
Yeah.
Characters that we've already previewed. The next one up should be. There we go. Anara's still showing off to everybody.
The face on that one's
Aura of
horrific.
the,
I like the
cleansing
model's pose,
waters
though.
That the Jade Abbey were once famous for, and she plans to use that to restore life.
Yeah,
to the Abbey.
it's
This is Bren Tylis, the renegade saint.
like she doesn't
She's
even
a
seem to have a
descendant of real
nose.
proper saint, but she's lived her life. She's lived her life as
What
a
else
warrior
not?
mercenary.
Look at the
And
print
now
lines
she
on the
feels hard
glove.
fall, so she's scavenged the armor of her ancestor, her forebear, and she's joining this quest to try and make something of herself. Hence, she's taken that name.
She has been punched in the face.
That's
I
quite
think the
a
next one that we have
Tolkien-looking
seen already might
dwarf,
be
to
your
be honest.
favourite of the boxes.
This is, well, this is
It's
my
my
favourite of the
favourite by far.
heroes in the box by a long way.
The dwarf's not bad.
Time to see a Duardin that looks like this.
I hate
I'm
the
not really
beard.
sold on any of the
I
heroes.
hate the beard.
The arch enemy in Darkwater
That's not how beards work.
enacted a horror on his hold and flooded it with fetid waters and drove his people out. So he's on a
Oh, indeed.
vengeance quest. He's joined this mission into
Quite nice, very nice.
Darkwater to seek revenge.
Don't forget, Matt, you're about 30 seconds ahead of us.
Just a really cool classic Duardin miniature. You can't quite see it on these shots, but he does have a crossbow on his
He
back
does,
as well.
like a
What's
foldable
in the
crossbow on his
future?
back.
But
Right.
we've seen these ones already. Let's have a look at something new, shall we? Here we are. This is Kelfanor, the Forest Prince.
Oh,
This is
it's one
the
of
Nordic
them.
hero,
No wonder
so
you
a
like it.
Sylvaneth-aligned, follower of the god of the hunt, and he is a prince of his people on his quest to find the biggest, scariest monster he can and kill it in the name of the god of hunting. And he has picked out the demon prince that lives
Yeah, not big on that
squats
model.
at the heart
No,
of
no.
the
this
Jade
is-
Abbey to
I've got
kill.
a
And
mood
he is going
king,
to
a mood
claim that
phase.
head for the god.
The Rampaging Beast. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I quite like him.
Next up, a really unusual hero. I know, right? I don't know if you can hear it at home. The sort of noise that went over the crowd here was quite cool.
No,
this
that's
is
awful.
Drashar
Look at the
Ball.
hair.
Shitty cad face, though.
This is Drashar
Guys,
Ball.
what are we
He's
thinking?
a
I'm not
chieftain
impressed.
of a tribe of savage
He's
warriors,
like got all this
who
fur
live
all
in
over him, and he's got these two long, lanky bits of hair.
Side, you can see the ebon
Looks a
claw
bit like Ludo
gives
from
him this power
Labyrinth.
to take on
Yeah.
the feral and
Looks like a
savage
He-Man
aspect.
character.
And he's here for blood. He's absolutely gunning for the forces that have taken control of the Jade Abbey. His people, they live by the rivers that flow through it, and their lands are now corrupted and polluted by the sort of toxins that come
Well,
out.
they're trying to do something with the audio, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, very cool. There is, you can see him from various different angles. He was once a man, is slowly morphing into a creature of Gyron, kind of
That's a
half
better
beast,
model.
half man. That's a pretty classic hero for you there. Next up, this might be my
What the
favourite
fuck
from the
is
box.
up with the
This is
eyes?
Jacobus Vine, the Jade Wizard. We've had Jade Wizards in Warhammer for almost like 40 plus years, I think. But this is
Not
a
bad.
a mage from the realm of life and the realm of
The
Gyron.
bottom half
You
of
can
those
see that he's
feet doesn't
accompanied
look
by,
right.
Spiked spirit
I quite like
of,
the
realm of
swirl
Gyron there.
icon
He
on the
has
bottom
a
of his
little
robes.
owl creature on his shoulder and a
That'll be in the
box-like
plastic.
dog spirits that runs around with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, essentially his wooden dog called Whisper, and that's a really useful playing piece within the game. And he's got a
The
spike
stave
owl
is
down
pretty
his
cool as
shoulder.
well.
Yeah, it looks alright.
And also,
But there's something
I like
wrong
the
with
fact that his
you've got his
feet touch the
waist
ground
here, and then you've got his
behind
feet here, but
I think if I was walking around
his
in
legs,
Nurgle's Garden, I wouldn't want to touch
something
the
looks wrong
ground
with the
with my feet.
proportions to me.
So
Like his
those are
legs
the
should be
heroes,
wider.
your choices, and when you play this game, it's a cooperative game. The idea is that you get together with a bunch of your friends and fight through against the various horrible denizens of the Jade
Straight
Abbey.
out of
Let's have a
Scottish
look at some
folklore.
of those, starting with the smallest and least scary of the monsters.
almost.
I quite
cute.
like the
These are
skull sort of
Maya
ones with the
kelpies.
tentacles on the
These
bottom.
are horrible demonic creatures that sort of.
They're like little mini
slither
beasts of
around in
Nurgle, aren't they?
disgusting waters that sort of run ankle deep throughout the entire.
And then the ones with the cow horn, or the cow and deer faces are like leshies.
I don't like
Yeah,
the leaves
absolutely.
on them;
Kind of
they're all
made
facing
the
the same
horrible
way.
infested fen water of the Jade Abbey
That's cool.
is infested with Nurgle's curses and plagues. So those are your smallest monster. Next up, we have something a little bit. Oh no, sorry. before
No,
we
I
get
like
there,
the maggot-kin.
We have the treasure tokens.
Oh, the
So
treasure
even
tokens are
the
cool. They're
treasures
very,
in this quest,
very
are kind of
80s.
possessed and infested
I
with
like
to pull
those.
them from the slimy claws. of
Something
the demon
almost
Nurgle.
eldritch horror about them.
Yeah, they're
It
pretty
is a little
cool.
bit adorable, but also
That's a
sort
better
of-
look for Nurgle.
Yeah, they're very
Can't we get the
80s.
treasure?
There we are. Those
No,
are the
you
treasure
could. I'm not
tokens. There's
touching
a couple of those in
Yeah.
the box as well. Those represent
Think I'll
things
fuck
that
it
you're trying
off.
to find. And I guess you're trying to get that sword, although I don't think I'd want to be wielding
If
that
you,
much.
if you look at the
afterwards.
symbol on the hill, I don't think that's the
I
sword.
don't want. I don't want to touch that
Stretches.
really. But your heroes do.
Free
'cause it
pox
gives them
bearers, I
bonuses, so there you
suspect.
go. Next
Yeah,
up
that's
on
kinda
the
cool.
monster list, though, we have the Pox Wretches. These are effectively mortals that have been infested by.
You see, this
Nurgle.
is a better
They
look
are
for
your sort of
Nurgle than the
zombie
grinning
shambling horde
pox
move towards
walkers that
your
you get
heroes.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Individually, again, not
in
all
my
that
opinion.
scary, although certainly scarier than Maya Kelpies. But together they can drag your heroes down, and those rusted blades you definitely don't want to get stabbed by. You get quite a lot of these in the box.
Yeah, there's loads of interesting cues as well that sort of key into Nurgle. and
Most
what
of
we
You
know
can
about
see they've all
Nurgle.
got this swirly thing going on.
But a thing to look for is all these walls,
Hearthstones.
these circular patterns that you see on all of the war gear. That's a
Ex-employees
recurring motif
of the-
throughout the Jade Abbey.
the place that they
and
are.
was sort of
Yeah, they
one
look
connection
alright. They look quite
around
nice,
them,
actually.
Sort of the positive things.
Oh, pesky balls.
You saw it on the Jade Wizard's staff, but now it's been corrupted and subverted into something entirely unpleasant.
Yeah, you can see the kind of symbol of Gyron is slowly morphing into the symbol of Nurgle there on the guy's breastplates.
Don't
there we
really
go.
like
That's
them, the Pestigors.
The Pox Wretches. One step up from those are the Maggotkin of Nurgle Pestigors. Waiting. Pestigors, obviously part of Warhammer for a long time. Oh, we can hear some big fans of Pestigors in the crowd there.
The Pestigor Massive has turned out.
Pestigor is Pestigor. There.
Yeah, they're not bad.
So
I
there's a
mean,
whole bunch of these guys. They are sort of rotten goats with various different farming implements and shields and all sorts of things. As you would imagine, these are beast men, so they're fairly durable. They hit fairly hard. They're certainly a step up from the Pox Wretches. And if you get into a fight with too many of these, they will drag your heroes down.
they're not bad. They're okay. I think they're okay.
I like them.
No, Kevin, the sound is absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking.
These are the
The Cankerborn are very cool.
Yeah, they're nice.
It looks like.
This is all
See what it
very
looks like when
80s and
demons,
90s
possess
Warhammer,
weapons
isn't it,
or
guys?
demons
This is
possess, creatures.
yeah, this is
what it
cool
looks like
stuff.
when demons literally possess the ground. These are
Something quite
hideous,
Drustvar about them.
Conglomerations of the ground of the Jade Abbey.
See, this is what Nurgle
combined
should
with
be.
Demonic essence, and you can see they've got stones and rocks in their shoulders. They've got 3 heads that look like plague bearers.
Yeah,
These are
that's pretty
foul
cool. I like
creatures
that.
And extremely dangerous.
Yeah, you can
They
see
look like they're
bits
leaning
of
more into the
ancient,
horror aspect.
Yeah, definitely, rather than the
back.
goofy
You can
kind
imagine
of
that Nurgle is infested,
Nurgle.
The land around them and these sort of like henge-like structures are kind of coming out of the ground. They would have previously been in the sort of sacred fens of Gyron, but there's been well
Yeah,
and
they're
truly
quite nice.
infested, by Nurgle.
3
you can
heads
see
to
the
match
heads are
the
quite
three
reminiscent
bee
of the
bows
plague
on
bearer, but
the
these guys
Nurgle
stand
icon.
almost
Yep.
like 50% again taller than a normal plague bearer. They've got a kind of triple head, 3 eyes in the symbol of Nurgle. They are a pretty formidable foe for your heroes to face.
Absolutely.
No,
Next,
I don't
think
care
we're
for
probably
them.
gonna get the biggest reaction here is my
Yeah, Blight
hunch
Templars,
after
right?
we've seen these. These are the Blight Templars.
Oh, so these are just the Blight
Yeah, so this
Lords
is
or
an
Blight
elite unit,
Knights.
of
Saying that,
Redone.
the one,
They are effectively
the one with the stupid
former
tree on its back's a
Templar
bit of a letdown, but the
defenders
other
of
two,
the
if
Jade
you were to
Abbey,
paint them in a
fallen
Trench
to,
Crusade sort of
the
style,
plagues
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Nurgle, so very well
Well, if you
armoured,
look, these
very
models are
durable.
painted as close to that as I've seen from
Knights of
GW.
Nurgle, effectively.
This is
Yeah,
very,
vessels
some of the
especially.
toughest
Yeah.
troops your guys are going to face as you venture into the Jade Abbey.
Absolutely.
yeah, they look pretty cool.
And who leads the Blight Templars?
They have a boss.
This is my favourite model in the set.
Hmm.
If you didn't hear that at home, that was the crowd going wild for these guys. This
Was it
He's a
really?
big bad.
Molgoth the Cleaver.
He's
and
not
he
bad.
is, an officer amongst the Blight Templars.
He's not bad.
There's a lot to talk
Oh,
about
okay,
here,
he's
but
not the big
essentially,
bad then of
think of him as
the game.
a superior henchman level
Yeah, it
character,
should be like,
which your heroes are going to
small
really
Blade
struggle
Demon,
to fight.
So was that all the heroes they
Everything
showed
about
us?
this
Because that
model
hero
screams
count's well
like
down.
Golden Demon.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think
four,
this is a
isn't it?
phenomenally cool model. I'd be very surprised if we didn't see some painters do some
What,
wonderful
heroes?
thing with this. I think anything Nurgle
Yeah.
actually
The four that
lends
they've all
itself to a
shown,
lovely
and
paint
then you
scheme
had
if
the
you've got
Kenosi
the
dude,
time.
and then the Jade Wizard.
Some of the things on there, that
And-
enormous
Oh,
arm with
right,
the symbol
they're
of
part of
Lyra.
the
Oh, no,
same
those are the,
group.
Yeah, yeah.
For me,
Yeah,
it's
there
the
was-
So that's what, 8 heroes?
Right,
Because there was
well.
more than that in Curse City, I thought.
Really. He's got antlers there as
Seven or
well.
eight.
That's kind of a recurring theme.
Or Hammer
across
Hall
some of
let
these,
you pick your
Nurgle
own
issues,
hero.
is
That
the
was pretty cool.
corruption of,
Mm.
The expanded
Royal Skyrim,
cards.
which previously would have had
Okay, so we've got
antlers,
the
would have been a
Thracian.
symbol of the hunter and god of Kurnoth, but they've
Yeah,
all
he's
been
cool.
corrupted in the name of the plague god.
Fantastic. Where do we go from here? This is Foulhoof, the shaman. He's the
Yeah, that's not
leader
bad.
of the
That's not bad.
infest the Jade Abbey.
He looks like the average
He's a
person in
fantastic
King's
model. I
Lynn.
can imagine you'll find some use for him beyond Darkwater, should you so desire.
Yeah, he looks like a fairly unpleasant character. He's going to be leading those Pestigor. Also gives a little bit of
Little bit of
magical
assist
trouble for
switch.
your heroes to have to deal with. He's one of the sort of end-of-level bosses, I guess, almost within Warhammer Quest that you've got to overcome.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's more.
This is perhaps
With a
the
better
most
paint job, she could look
disturbing
really
model
good.
in the set.
Okay, that's
Super
interesting.
It gets
A bit
That's
too clean there.
interesting.
They should really lean into the gore
This is
aspect of
Belga
that.
the Sistwitch. So within
Yeah,
the
that's
Jade
quite a
Abbey,
cool
back
model.
when it was a place of life and fecundity, there was an order of sisters that maintained the sacred waters there, and she was a jealous and grasping lady who wanted more power than she was due, and so she sided with the coup that eventually throws the Jade Abbey down. And this is her reward. She has an enormous maggoty body that appears from underneath her. It's just absolutely abhorrent. There are 2 more sisters also in the body, if you look carefully. This is
Apologies, I'm just going to switch to Twitch because I'm kind of hoping it might be a bit better.
Yeah, oh, it's a Demon Prince. It's not a great thing.
yeah. I mean, everything about this guy just screams like superior, like boss character. He's enormous. He's powerful, and he's going to be great in this game. And also, I think if
I'm
you've
just
got
hoping this is going to
Nurgle,
be a bit easier to watch because that YouTube's getting pretty.
right. So we've talked
Yeah,
about
right.
the different
Let's give it that bollocks.
inside the set. It's all really just
Bring the volume up.
incredible selection of models for you to play your games with.
If you
But there's
don't have
more to
time
the
for
set than just that.
subscription to
So
the
let's
channel,
look
you
at
might
some of the other
hit
things
advert.
that come inside it
Someone
and help
must
you play your
comment
games.
about it earlier.
Hopefully. There we
So
are.
there's the box. I mean, that's useful to put it all back.
Right,
in.
let me know if that's any better, guys.
So
We'll
this
be up to
book
date at
here
least.
Is your map?
It's about the same for me.
Warhammer Quest Darkwater. It's an incredible map book. The next image will show you what it looks like when you open it up. Every scenario inside the game is a different spread within this map book. So you lay it open, it lies flat.
I'm really not sure if I like this. It doesn't feel like Warhammer Quest.
You can be playing inside of 5 minutes, right?
I prefer like when you put the tiles together and it all sort of winds on.
That's what I'm saying. I love the way you drew the cards and
I think
that said what tile you was going to put down. It felt more like exploring. This doesn't really feel like exploring so much. And the other problem with this is
Yeah.
I imagine this is going to get very, very samey very quickly. Because once you've played through
It
this,
depends on the number of pages.
it's going to be the same every time.
I will narrate
Well, no, there'll be different paths that you can take based on events and stuff.
secure one and bring it across from over the ocean.
What an
So,
absolute shit show
while
this
he
is.
opens that up, he might be able to show
Yeah,
you
he
some of
looks
the
like he's
frames that
completely
come in, as
unprepared
well
for
as
this.
the,
Yeah.
Sort of the materials
It's very
to do with
live.
the gaming aid. So there we go. We've got the camera on it now. So this is the frame that all the heroes.
I
come
think
on. So
something's
you
gone
see
really wrong
they're
before
all
this.
sort of, build models, as in they're relatively simple to put together. The heroes come on sort of that.
Is it me or is this not a lot of plastic? I think most of the cost of the budget of this has gone into the book.
You don't have to. You'll be able to tell who's who.
Yeah.
All the bad guys will be grey, and all the good guys will be this sort of bony colour.
Looks like they showed off more than
Yeah,
that.
so Eddie's got the frame which has got the sort of the character villains on it. On the back of Gelga's bust, he has folded.
It's like
They look
what?
like they're mostly snapped together sort of stuff, to be honest, looking
Yeah,
at
it's
that.
like what,
Easy-
5
easy
sprues?
fitting.
Inside the box, there's a second box, and that's where all of the sort of the material for playing the game is found.
I will give them credit for their presentation.
the fact-
I like these new.
Right-hand side of the screen.
That
now,
map
if you look
book,
it,
at least it's a hardback.
Yeah, and it looks
you can
nice.
See exactly what it all looks like. So this is he's just set up a map for playing the game. If you've ever spent hours hunting around for the right tile, this is going
Problem with
to
this,
Fuck,
it
spends
looks
hours hunting around for the right tiles.
it looks more like Shadespire.
Yeah, it does.
The crowd is responding really quite warmly to this. Each of these is an entirely different scenario and situation.
Is that it?
Which means you've got hours and hours of just
That was like what?
fantastic gameplay to enjoy
6?
as you delve through the Jade Abbey.
That
and
can't be
sort of
right.
deliver it from
That
hand
can't
to
be
hand.
right.
That was cool. That
You
was
just
fun.
leaf through it. There's more than that. You can tell by looking at the thickness of the book.
You know what, Adam? All of this Nurgle stuff has just got me in the mood for some Age of Sigmar Nurgle.
You want to look at some Age of Sigmar
I just
stuff?
wish there was more than just the Nurgle stuff that was in that box.
Why don't we see what's next up on the show?
Please.
Looking at the screen, waiting for the next.
Yeah, I'm still, I don't think it's bad, but I'm no more hyped for that game than I was before.
No, it's no Curse City to me. Curse City, I mean, it's not a very good game to be honest, but the models are lovely and it feels like Warhammer Quest in many ways.
Yeah,
Although
hopefully they're trying to fix the audio.
they've literally paused it. Yeah, they've paused it, guys, while they try and fix it. Wow.
Feel sorry for the tech guy. No pressure.
I don't feel sorry for any of them. It's a multi-billion-pound company. Fucking, you charge enough that this should be right. Why haven't you done tests? Why haven't you done, why don't you have contingencies? Why don't you have controls in place? They should hire me. They really should. They wouldn't like it, but I'd make things better.
I get that, mistakes happen and stuff, but Games Workshop seems to make a habit of it.
That's what I'm saying. And like the thing of this is that this is their only preview before the end of the year. They've bigged it up. They've been like, this is the Warhammer Championships. This is the important one. This is the best thing ever. And they've fucked it into the ground within 5 minutes,
You should have just put it on Warhammer Day instead.
I'm looking at the pictures of some of these models on Warcom. I do like the Demon Prince guy.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that quickly, actually, can't we? If they're on Warcom. No, not warhammer.com. Screw that website.
The sword on that Demon Prince is pretty impressive.
Let's have a look.
Nice
Here we
paint
go.
job on it as well.
Right, while we wait for this bollocks to get sorted, guys, let's have a quick look on Warcom, see what they got. Don't really want to look at their trailer. Okay, so there's a few more pages there, and I thought maybe we're looking at as much as a dozen.
It's 38.
Did you say 38? That's not bad.
38 pages.
38 pages. That's
I
reasonable.
suppose the one good thing about that is you could release a standalone book that you could add onto it, like an expansion
Yeah,
book.
exactly, for expansions. Yeah, I still don't like the idea of playing on this book. It's a very small play space. It won't feel like you're exploring. It won't feel epic, in my opinion. It's just going to feel like one combat set piece after another. I hope to be proved wrong. It does look to be a new rule set. I don't see enough D6s here and stuff for you to be keeping your rolling and keeping your doubles and your triples and that kind of bollocks. So I think it's a whole new rule set. It's nice
It
models.
looks like we've got a couple of stylized dice in there as well. There's a red and a black. dice
Yes,
with
there's
icons on
something
them.
there. I'm going to see if it talks about those in a minute. Right, so campaigns of thrilling three-act adventures through the invested ruins of the Jade Abbey. So you look like you play 3 maps at a time. Okay. Because you only use a portion of the cards on offer each time, every playthrough will be a unique combination of heroes played, encounters fought, accounts overcome, and rewards looted. Okay, yeah.
Are we? Do we have like a villain player, or is it a DM? Do we know?
Just gonna bump it down a little bit volume-wise.
Probably gonna be AI again. Like
I think it's AI, yeah.
Actually, I really liked Hammerhall's actually having a DM.
At least having the option. No, fine, screw you. Right. Oh, okay. So you actually only get the 4 heroes to start off with, and then you unlock further heroes as time goes on. Typical GW, a bunch of clowns running a nuclear reactor. It's all going to go wrong. Honestly, Kevin, if that was the case, my house would be a smoking ruin. Because I'm close enough to GW. I'm close enough to Warhammer World to be part of, in the Fallout. So yeah, you only get the 4 heroes. So only 7 heroes, and then you unlock these ones later.
That's quite cool. That's some of the Zombie Kids and Zombie Teen games do that. You get like a set of envelopes in it.
Okay.
And as you progress through, and you complete
This prick here is getting a haircut. I am chopping off those bangs. They look awful.
Presumably, some of the missions are going to be like you rescuing the other heroes or stuff like that.
Yeah, potentially. Simulate heroes. Blah 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 blah. So that's the head demon prince dude.
Who would you play as?
This is still very old, very old.
I've got to be honest, I'd probably play as the Manticore Knight.
It was the dwarf. I'll play as the dwarf. Actually, no, I won't be able to because Kirsty plays as dwarfs. But these are nice. I like this. I like the wooden halo above his head and everything. That's really quite cool. That's a nice model. That is a nice model. Even the flail, if you look at the flail's a fly. That's cool. I like that. That is a nice model. And as you say, it does feel quite kind of trench crusade-y, I think you said, Karl. And I think that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, she's good as well. Belga, the Chris Witch. So Cyst Witch. Yeah, looks good. No complaints there. I think the bad guys look better than the heroes, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm not sold on the heroes, really.
Yeah.
The Jade Wizard is interesting, but the rest of it, I don't know. The Manticore Knight I play as because it's the closest to the sort of thing I would normally want to play as, but I'm not really sold on the model.
Yeah, exactly. I think the Cankerborn are quite nice. I do think those Cankerborn are quite nice.
When you play these sort of games, I always tend to play the tanky model.
There isn't one though. That's what I'm saying. Unless it's that big amber wizard bear thingy. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Curse City was so interesting because you had the ogre, you had that weird wizard with the great big long beard. They were very esoteric models. This just seems really samey to me. At least the 4 core heroes do. Some of the other ones. But then maybe they've got expansions planned and they're going to show you more heroes down the line. But I like the Cankerborn. I think the Cankerborns look nice. The Blight Templars, yeah, they're okay. They're okay. Like I said, this painting from GW is very unlike them. This is almost non-heavy metal style. If you look at it, there's hardly any line highlights.
It's still got like the high contrasts of heavy metal, but they've got like a lot of corrosion and stuff.
A lot of corrosion and weathering
really
and stuff going on. Yeah, I like those. They're nice. Yeah, I
mean the Maya Kelpies are definitely painted in a very heavy metal style.
Those are, yes. But I think these. You get quite a few of these. Then these what they call pox wretches. Is that 20? No, I can't count. 14. So 2 times 7. That makes sense. Yeah, they're not bad. I don't mind those. They're not blowing me away exactly, but they're not bad.
It looks like the biggest base is a 40 mil. Oh no, the Nurgle, the big Nurgle guy looks like he's on a 50mm base.
Yeah, he's huge. And you get some pestigores. I mean, I think there's a half decent amount of stuff there. It's just whether or not the gameplay's fun, because Cursed City had a lot of problems with its gameplay.
I don't think it did.
It had loads of problems, Matt. One of the biggest ones was that you set stuff up at the furthest away point every time.
So
you just wait for them to come towards you and just shoot them down. So I guess again.
What's been the Warhammer quest you guys have liked the most so far out of the from Silver Tower onwards?
Oh, from Silver Tower onwards, Hammerhall, yeah.
Yeah. Hammerhall was by far my favourite.
It was the one that felt closest to Warhammer Quest 95. And
I
don't know why they just don't remake Warhammer Quest 1995 and make all of the money.
Yeah, I mean, what I liked about Hammerhall was the fact that they did the expansion cards, so you could basically go down the library of like fantasy models and pick something you wanted to play as.
Well, they did have Silver Tower as well. I've got them somewhere.
Yeah, well, I mean the cards were interchangeable for both games.
Ah, okay.
So I had I used to love playing as the White King because it's like a Death Knight basically.
Yeah. Matt will remember all too well that I just used the Cocksmith and he used to just destroy everything. He was so broken.
Yeah, he was a nightmare.
Yeah, Swift was a menace.
We locally here we actually stopped people from using him because we called him the Cheese Smith.
Okay, so this is interesting. So beyond the miniatures, you'll find a set of 14 Warhammer Quest dice, a 36-page rulebook, a quick start guide, 61 cardboard tokens, 12 card deck boxes for storing your progress. So that's interesting. And 341 cards. That's a lot of cards, man.
They did that with Blackstone Fortress, the saving your progress thing.
They did, yeah.
This looks like it's designed to be transportable.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I said. What, Monday, I think?
Yeah. But what I mean is, when you compare it to the older ones, which are like chuck all your shit in a box and hope it doesn't break on transport.
Yes, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see some sort of carry case for these.
38-page book.
What was it? I called it Travel Quest.
So there's 18. There's 18 maps.
You can play it in the back of the car.
Yeah.
So that's not too bad. 18 maps, but I still don't know how this is going to feel because that's one model there. You put a load of models there. It's just going to feel like these tiny little encounters. I don't think it's going to feel like Warhammer Quest. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it will.
See how it goes.
At least they've done artwork for the cards, not model pictures.
I do like that they're at least attempting new things. Like they're trying something different.
No, I appreciate that. Here we go. So this is Gates of Azir. So each hero's player rolls 2d6, keeping their roll secret, then making sure that no one, including the leader, sees the roll. The leader makes a purity roll of 2d6. Each hero's player must guess if their dice roll is greater, less, or equal to the purity roll. It seems a bit convoluted. Basically, you keep doing that till there's only one player left. So these are all events that are going to happen. So this is what randomizes the maps. I mean, it does at least look different. It does also look like they've completely abandoned James Hewitt's rules for Warhammer Quest.
Rolling 4 dice.
Well, just his rules. They seem to be completely gone. So when time comes to pause, you pack everything away deck boxes, which makes it easy to pick up at a later date. No, I mean, that sounds good. The main complaint I have, well, not complaint necessarily, the main concern that I have is regarding the rulebook nature of this. I'm just not convinced by that, but maybe it's a lot of fun. We'll have to wait and see. But you can see here that your 4 dudes start here. You've got a few little bad guys to fight here. It just doesn't look that interesting. But maybe it's got ways of making it so. So I mean, it looks okay. I am neither thrilled by this nor am I as worried as I was. I would say. But I do think that only having 4 main heroes, and then that's all you get, and you have to unlock other ones is a little bit. a bit weird, and it just doesn't seem as much stuff as Blackstone Fortress. I don't know how many models Blackstone Fortress had in it, but
Quite a few.
you know, it does seem like a bit of a step down. But yeah, I mean, overall it looks okay. It does look okay. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Is it fun to play? But I'm just kind of getting a Shade Spire kind of vibe here. There's not a lot of dice. I'm trying to see the cards with the characters on them, because you can see like there's like runes on that right hand side, maybe I would say. So that looks like a wound counter to me.
Yeah.
And then there's not exactly a stat line there if you look. You've just got a couple of little icons. So I don't think these are going to have anything like normal stats. So yeah, I think it looks alright.
I do think the stats should be easier to determine than on a full-blown war game, because it's not.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. You don't want it to be, you know, as something like that. You've got these individual models. They need to feel like heroes. They need to feel like characters.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to learn how to play Age of Sigmar to play like I don't know any of like Cursed City or something, I'd fully not bother.
Well, this is why Spearhead's meant to be an easier version, and apparently this 500 Worlds might be like a new version of Spearhead. It looks okay. It looks okay, and I do need to add on top of that, it doesn't look to me like all the models are in this picture either. I don't think there's as many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. 11. Oh, maybe there is actually, because there's quite a lot of them on there. But yeah, I'm just a little bit concerned regarding how close everything together. You know, it's not like you have different tiles, and all right, that eliminates the problem that Cursed City had, but Warhammer Quest 95 never had that problem. It was fine. Yeah. You know, but hopefully this works. 18 maps does sound like a decent amount of maps to me. They said there's 3 maps per campaign, so that's 6 campaigns. Hopefully the cards mix it all up. We know there's 341 cards, so there's a hell of a lot more cards than what's shown here. In the meantime, Warhammer have still not managed to sort out their technical difficulties. Now, Karl, I know that you are basically surviving on tea at this point.
I'm actually surprisingly okay at the moment.
Cool. You let me know if that changes.
I don't know why.
Matt, are you still awake? Are you still with us?
It may be that Matt has died.
He's not snoring yet. We can normally hear him snoring.
No, it's annoying. I've got my earbuds Bluetooth to my laptop, and every now and again the connection just drops out, and it drops back to my laptop.
Oh, fair enough.
And I have to connect them again. It's like fucking Windows 11.
I'm starting to think this is fucked. Like long-term fucked. I don't know if this is coming back. This has been a while now.
I'll even just put it in the chat. We should have just done this for Warhammer Day so that there was actually a point to it.
This is what I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that Warhammer Day passed with absolutely nothing. It would have been in the UK. You wouldn't have had to do anything about it. It's because they're desperate to turn this into a fucking e-game, e-sport. Yeah. So they're like, watch, people play Warhammer, which I'm sorry, it's not really that interesting. Battle reports can be fun to watch, depending on who does them, but watching people just play Warhammer, I'm sorry, guys, I'm not that interested. But yeah, I mean, Darkwater looks okay. I don't know if we're going to get to see anything else. Someone go over to Valrak and see if he's okay. Oh, what an absolute debacle. One for the fact I'm going to Manchester tomorrow, I'll do a video about this, I will barely have time to review Predator Badlands.
Good. Just do a really quick one, just go shit, don't bother.
Well, I don't know if you saw it, but I did on my channel just put up that Legend clip. I just put it up and said spoiler-free review.
One of my slightly more right-leaning ex-friends just went, Badlands was a great film, it was very fun, most entertaining. I'm just like, it looks awful.
It's the best way I could describe it is it's Disney Predator. It's family-friendly, it's comedy, it's like Marvel-level comedy, Marvel-level action. It's just been thoroughly Disney-fied. the things that look good about, no spoilers here, guys. I don't do spoilers, but the things that look good about it are, it looks fine. Dan Trachtenberg can certainly direct a scene. Some of the landscapes look absolutely amazing. The designs of the various things are okay. The acting is okay. Like the characters
we're back.
are annoying, but
it's an advert for the event that they're actually at.
Oh, they're running the reel from the Warhammer Championships thing that they showed earlier.
Yeah.
Are they back? I don't care about any of that. And I would say, like, the Predator himself, it's not the actor's fault. It's just a guy in a suit. He's doing what he can. He's emoting the way he can. From that perspective, it's all quite, believable. But the bad stuff is the script is so predictable that I saw every single thing coming an absolute gnarl off. Every single setup. Hey, they're back.
My stream might be lagging behind a little bit.
And the audio is still fucked.
We have just seen the incredible new Warhammer Quest Darkwater, and we're going to move swiftly on, as quickly as we can, to the rest of our amazing miniatures coming up soon.
We're staying in the mortal realms of more Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Let's roll the next slide. Here we go. So, we've seen Darkwater.
Someone just gone, the audio got worse.
It has.
We've had a bit more Maggotkin of Nurgle.
At least I haven't got an echo anymore.
Yeah.
Very CAD.
Okay.
No, they look shit.
Why have they redone those? There's nothing wrong with the old ones.
That looks like a certain guy who lives in King's Lynn.
Oh no, they're not good. They're not good.
Festus the Leech Lord. Name found.
Okay, well, I mean, we'll give it a chance. But I'm not loving that. They look, as you said, very caddy and very kind of.
What a fantastic reveal of new.
Jesus Christ.
The sound is actually somehow worse. I apologise, guys. I'm so sorry.
I apologise if it goes workshop spark up.
New expansion for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Maggotkin of Nurgle. There are loads of new kits. This is the largest release of Maggotkin of Nurgle we've had really since the end time.
You see, these are models where the Games Workshop heavy metal painting style really doesn't help.
Even more Pestigors coming out, in addition to the ones that are coming out.
They're terrible. They are terrible.
Darkwater. These are different kits. This is a multi-part plastic kit. You can make them in loads of different ways.
They just look like an amorphous mess.
Weird and like.
I mean, look at that one down in the bottom right.
Yeah, fantastic. And
The paint scheme's really not helping them either.
No.
The horrible distended flesh and
But you'd think they'd have some fur or something,
perfect unit to sacrifice in battle as you're trying.
Kevin, the sound is actually worse somehow.
Absolutely. If you ever wonder what it looked like if you shave a very ill goat and give it a halberd and then send it into combat, this is exactly what that looks like.
No, they're horrific.
Absolutely perfect. But they're not the only new infantry models that we saw in this crunch of reveals. I'm really excited by the next one. We have the Rot Swords. He says a little early. There we go.
They
The
look like
Rot
shit.
Swords, which are a line infantry unit for the Maggotkin of Nurgle.
Just random bits bolted everywhere.
Those antlers look really, really just like kit bashed on.
Oh my god, they've gone again.
You take a beating and keep on fighting through it.
Yeah, this is your battle line unit effectively for Maggotkin of Nurgle. There's a nice multi-part kit there. You've got.
Oh my word, they're horrific.
Champions in there. This is the thing that's going to be.
There's
the
just
bulk
stuff everywhere.
Able to kind of take the charge from enemy units. They can obviously dish out the pain because they've got Nurgle weapons that can infest their enemies as well. But this is just a unit that can take a charge like almost no other in Warhammer Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, absolutely. The fantastic opportunities here for painting and doing brilliant effects. The models are so detailed, but I think you could also paint these very quickly if you wanted to as well. I look at these and think, how you could apply contrast painting and get some brilliant.
Do you think I can get away with putting the comment the audio's more up and down than Bonnie Blue's knickers? Or is it going to get...
Fantastic.
Dark Mechanical did 9/11. Haven't seen him post again
On
either.
the way are the Putrid Blight Kings. We've been familiar with Putrid Blight
Oh
Kings
man,
before.
they don't look good.
Received something of a glow
Oh,
up,
it's none of this
a little
Nurgle
bit
stuff,
of a
but it's
change
good.
of the aesthetic. They now really are the priests of Nurgle. You
What have
see
they
that with
done? The old Blight Kings were fine.
themselves as like almost like a priestly, I guess I've used the word already, vision of Nurgle worship.
Yeah, so there's a theme across a lot of the Maggotkin of Nurgle, which is the corruption of the realm of life, and you see that there with those mutated, horrible antlers. So they've taken symbols of.
What do we think, guys, in this Nurgle stuff? I'm not. Ugh.
Huge pile of shit.
I look at something like when they released, what was his name, Usharan, and that's a really nice model. And these
They've also tried to paint them really cleanly, which
are
is
not.
odd.
Well, it's fine.
Very cool unit.
They look so good, don't they?
Next up, I think is my favourites. I really like this
The
is
welcome
a new
level stuff.
cavalry
Needed
unit
to be
for
like
the
really
Maggotkin of
organic and
Nurgle, the
flowy.
Sloven Knights.
Yeah, edge highlighting
very
wounds like
popular
that
game
doesn't look
you
good.
It doesn't look good, no.
was the Harbinger of Decay.
Oh, these just look awful.
Nurgle champion on a horse, and now he has an entire unit to lead. This is a shock.
And I find this so
They are effectively Nurgle
brutal, because I thought the stuff from Darkwater had that lovely 80s, 90s look to it.
The sort of bodies on those donkeys actually look pretty good. It's just the robe looks shit and the model on top looks shit.
That is a powerful ability. And these hit like an absolute.
And they're going to be like 3 for 50 quid.
It's just a bit of an
But
oxymoron for me. I'm
it's
like,
fair to say the main
Nurgle's
event
supposed to be
was
slow and exorable. What are they going
got
to
to
do?
be
Trudge towards you on
Festus
donkey.
the Leech Lord, a hero that we're familiar with from the
That
World
thing
of Wars.
reminds me of, do you remember the
Now, all you
Warhammer
can do is a
Forge
human
World?
prince of Nurgle, riding an enormous slug-like
Turkmenistan?
creature. He's
Yeah,
just
that one.
foul.
It reminds me of the critter from that.
Character that we've known for quite a long time. He plays an important role in the forces of Nurgle during the end times and has been blessed by the powers of Nurgle. He's been given an enormous leech. So now the kind of Leech Lord makes sense. You've got a couple of alternate face options there. You can have Happy Leech Lord or
Yeah.
Sick Leech Lord if you want it.
And if you want to know what to call his mount,
Goblin
it's called
King Chin going on.
Gappo-Blight.
Scaffold Blights, oh that's cool. He's got some very cool rules in game as well. He's able to, both through magic and in combat, basically suck,
audio's getting there.
the power out of nearby enemy units, power himself up, heal himself. He's just a really useful leader.
You did say it would be disappointing, Kevin. I have to, I have to give you that. You did say it wasn't going to be great. You cursed us.
Back there. He's brought his kind of weird collection of concoctions and putrid things with him. Sits right at
This is
home
just
in
their
the
model
real
that they can
Magnum
charge
Tower.
like 100 quid for.
Fantastic. And where might one learn about?
I'm
all
sure
of
all
these
5
exciting
fans of
new,
them will
models?
be
The
really
fact
excited.
that their rules, well, it will come as no surprise. There will be a new Chaos Battle Tome for Maggotkin of Nurgle. This is everything you need to understand all their lore and the stories and things that surround.
2-minute warning from the admin. They may suddenly get louder in 2 minutes.
More
Oh
than
my god.
one new book on it. Oh, sorry, there's something else here. So we've also got some regiments of renown alongside the battle tome. There are several regiments of renown you can use inside the new battle tome. One of them is going to be made available as a new box set. This is a pustule. There's also a new spearhead, which has, amongst other things, loads of Nurglings in.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody here play Spearhead? We've been playing a lot of Spearhead back in.
Isn't one Beast
our
of
office,
Nurgle like
quite
completely
enjoying it.
pointless?
Is
This
that a
one
bunch of shit with a
is
tree?
a givering horde of little
It is a
Nurglings
bunch of shit with a
swarming
tree.
the enemy. I'm quite excited by it. Also, there is another book on the way. Eddie, what is Blighted Wilds?
So we have another narrative expansion for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, a Path to Glory book, and this effectively allows you to play games in the Blighted Wild, which is within the realm of Gyron that has been
Hopefully getting the chat
infested
out
by
of
the
the
forces
silver,
of
isn't it?
Nurgle.
Yeah,
played
hopefully.
through Either as the forces
Get
of
all the
Nurgle
guff
try
out of the
and
way
corrupt
before
it,
people
or as the
start
forces
shooting
try to
out 'cause
drive
they're too
back or
tired.
pull back the plague Varos
Yeah,
legions.
I'm slightly concerned that they're taking their time looking at this because it's a big release.
There we go. That was our Warhammer Age of Sigmar
I would think they're going to rush through this as
How we
much
doing?
as they possibly
Right.
can.
It doesn't
So-
feel like it at the moment.
We're going to take a little bit of a change of pace now and show you something that we're very excited about that you're going to see more of in the next year.
Okay, that's about as good as the sound's going to get, I
Very
think.
good.
So
If you like
let me know how the
Warhammer
volume is and I'll
animations,
do what I need to
let's, have a look ahead.
bump it as needed.
Right, they're done with Age of Sigmar. That's good.
This is my only chance to atone.
This looks like wicked.
Harvest Light of Sisters of Battle.
Yeah.
What were those things?
Eldari,
Oh, it's Corsairs.
we shall risk
Quality
everything for this.
How do we fight ghosts?
Then this war
This better not be an advert for Warhammer Plus, which is exactly what it looks like.
Exactly.
The next wave of greenskins will soon
New
reach
York,
our world.
especially.
Well, it's nice to see
this is
animations
not
at
bad.
least.
I did just see some old Martins so much.
The Emperor
Oh,
will
mercy,
see us
have-
through this.
Actually, not behind the scenes.
We will not abandon these souls. You have my word.
There you go, people. It's nothing but women. Happy now?
Oh, they've got some hours still.
Merciful Emperor.
That was really cool.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. We saw loads of like snippets from forthcoming animations for Warhammer Plus. Eddie, give us some insight into some of what we saw.
Yeah, so we're not going to go into too much detail today in terms of the names of some of those things, the titles of them.
Still
but
not
we can tell you
subscribing.
some of the things about them.
No, no.
These are new
Absolutely
animations
not.
on their way from Warhammer Plus very soon. There's some factions we absolutely saw there. We've got some Sisters of Battle, Order of the Sacred Rose. There's some Eldari on the way. Aeronautica Imperialis make an appearance. There's some Orcs.
I was hoping that was just a
there's couple
trailer
of
for a
Space
game or
Marines in the mix
something, but
there. We've also got the finale of the current
Looks like
season of
too good.
Blacktail on its way very soon with Be'lakor and Turnus up to their...
I mean, I absolutely would have cut
again.
that
Also
and
in
put that in an
you get to
article
see
on
some of the
Monday.
incredible behind-the-scenes work that people do.
Yep.
That was the
makes
thing
a
I
lot of
thought
sense.
was really exciting, was seeing the incredible amount of
Too
effort
much
and
sense,
talent
perhaps.
that's going into these shows to make them so good, right? When we saw...
That's why they won't hire me, you see, because I would have told them that. I would have turned around and gone, cut that, just show some fucking
really
models.
gives you a sense of how much work's going into these shows.
Yeah, there's a lot of very talented people doing a lot of very good work there, and we kind of make sure to kind of push the quality really hard to make
No
sure that Warhammer can be the best
dating sim.
it can be.
All of these shows will be coming to Warhammer Plus in 2026, right?
Yeah, still waiting on the Starties too.
Black Talent will be on its way before that. That's going to be
Great.
released this year, and then the rest of those shows are on their way in 26.
Fantastic. And I'm just going to press you a little bit. When the camera panned out and you saw the desks with the monitors, those were Space Marine Terminators.
They did look like Space Marine Terminators.
Is
yeah.
that a clue for a starting
I mean, it could be. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm probably too excited. Right. So that was fun. If you want to watch all of those shows,
I'm glad one of us is.
Warhammer Plus is where you'll find them all. So we need to go now to the Age of
There we
Darkness
go.
and the Horus Heresy. Oh, fantastic. So we've got some exciting things coming down the road for the Horus Heresy very soon. Here are our first reveals. We are looking at the Legiones Astartes Siege
there you
Assault
go.
Battle Group.
Yeah, the
What
Cataphractii
is
Terminators.
a Siege Assault Battle Group, I hear you say? Well, good news, we can explain it.
Not sure if that
This
level
is
can
effectively
drag
a
not
new
too
box
steep
set
anymore,
with
if it's
loads
just-
of new miniatures and a couple
it's
of
just the
returning
angle.
ones as well.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
have a look at some of the models. To start off with, we have the much anticipated Mark III Legion Breacher Squad. This is your Space Marines in iron armor with enormous big shields and all sorts of specialist breaching weapons.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a shame I
of the opinion
3D
that
printed all
iron
my
armor
breacher
is the
shields about
greatest
2 years
martial
ago.
armor ever invented, and the breaches are the greatest type of Space Marines ever invented. So these ones are just for me.
These are just for you. You've got all the things you would want from a breacher
Leather
squad
is
in
the point
this.
of breaches,
You've of
'cause
course
we've got
got
this
shields
decent
and
zone
bolt guns.
mortality
You've also got grab guns in there.
So it's a standard
cutters for
breacher,
getting through there,
standard
bits to make your
Mark
sergeant,
III Marines
everything you would
with
need
an
from a
upgrade
Legion
kit.
breacher squad.
Yeah, fantastic. Backing them up in their mission to
Looks like
launch
they've got a
Siege
head
Assault,
variant.
we have the very welcome
No,
new
they look
Cataphractii
good.
Terminators.
Yeah, this is 2 kits on their way for Cataphractii Terminators. You've got this one we can see right now.
I'm noticing
with
no
Volkite
power
charges
fists.
and
This is
power
why,
bolts,
isn't it?
And there is also a kit on the way with combi bolters and power fists.
What is going
Both
on
of
with
these
those
kits
combi
also
bolters?
include
Yeah, I'm not
upgrades
too
for
sure
like
about those,
heavy
mate.
weapons, you've
I'm
got heavy
really
flamers,
not.
autocannons, that sort of thing.
I think I actually
And
prefer
these
my old
Cataphractii
ones.
are now scaled in line with the rest of the Horus Heresy range so that they tower over anybody wearing power armor foolish enough to challenge them in a fight.
I'm
Fantastic.
not
And
sure.
I think one of the more popular marks of Terminator armor as well in Catapracti.
Yeah,
I still
certainly
don't
up there.
understand why
Also
people
in this
think
box
that
set, you have a
Terminator's a tower
Leviathan
over
Siege
normal
Dreadnought.
Marines.
He
I'm
isn't
like,
new, but
the
he is
Marines side
awesome.
is still
He
the
comes
same
with these
size.
guys in the box as
Like,
well.
what's he
The
wearing,
miniatures will
platform boots?
also be available separately as well. So if for some reason you didn't want a Leviathan Dreadnought in your life, it should be crazy. If you didn't want it, you can get these Terminators and the Breach Squad separately as well.
Fantastic. So all of these things are united by their like of sieging.
I'm not
it's
convinced
the
by those
only
combi bolters.
new,
No.
or box set coming along for the Horus Heresy. There is
Oh.
more.
Yeah, it's
May
not
we
just about
introduce-
Space Marines.
Now,
Oh,
now we're
May we
talking.
introduce you to the Mechanicum Skitarii
Now we're
Battle Group.
talking.
The stuff in here is mind-blowing. I remember seeing it for the first time and just being absolutely like blown away by it. Let's break down what comes in this set. First,
That's gonna be a
Very
massive,
unfortunate
first
colour
are the
scheme.
Skitarii Battle Pilgrim
They look a bit
Force.
shit.
These
I
are
don't like
the
those.
predecessors to the Skitarii legions that you might know from Warhammer 40,000.
They look
At the time of the
awful.
Horus Heresy,
No, the
the
40k
Mechanicum
ones
splits,
oddly
you
look
end up
way
with
better.
Two fabricated generals, and the Skitarii
I'm okay with it.
at
That's
that
what they look
time
like in person.
split under each of those fabricated generals.
The proportions are
The
really
ones
weird.
that side
Yeah.
with the War Master under
The
Ken
colours
Hart
don't help, I
go
will say
real
that.
dark.
I
Yeah,
will say
they
that.
like blood. They come from the planet
Why they're not
named
red?
after the god of war. so
Why
it's
does
no
the,
surprise, really, that they do
the
like
blurb
shedding
underneath the
blood,
guy on the
and
left say
certainly
combi
the
bolter and
tropes
power
of
fist?
Skitarii
That's
go a bit off
obviously
the
for
rails.
the
But even
left
the
over
loyalist
from
ones,
the
Yeah, it's because
Catapracti.
they haven't checked
Yeah.
things. They haven't checked things.
warrior pilgrims of Mars. They are irradiated fanatics.
Yeah, they're quite a different beast, aren't they? And you can see in the weapons and things that they carry how different they are. This
No,
is
I'm
their
not really
leader, is the
sold
Battle
on these.
Pilgrim Marshal.
Yeah, really nice multi-part plastic there. You can see some of the different options. You've got, I'm not even sure what the weapons are called, but you've got a stabby one, a punchy one, and a zappy one.
I mean, that's pretty much exactly what he's got. If you were looking for
This is good. I can see my
more
my
details on
zombie
it,
cyborg's getting
he's
further
got-
and
Even the
further
servo
away.
skull head has got a little
I'm
option,
pleased.
doesn't it?
he does have a service. There's also another.
No, that
there
I
we go,
like.
the Voltrax
See, that's
Stratos
awesome.
Automata,
That's awesome.
Which
Yeah,
is
that's
available
really, really
to the
nice.
Skitarii,
That's a genuine
Battle
improvement
Pilgrims.
over the resin
It's
model.
a
Yeah,
grav
I
unit,
like that.
which is
I like that a lot.
pushing the edges of what's allowed in technology. And if you're familiar with
I have
the
a feeling
Warhammer
that
40,000
have
range,
sweet FA
you
to
know
show
what
that's
some
why
of
there's so
these
much
things end up
padding. Yeah,
becoming?
maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think that
So
Voltrax
this
looks
can,
nice.
Go into battle alongside your Skitarii, or you can include it in wider Mechanicum.
I like the
armies.
detail on the engines on that
Skitarii
one.
themselves can be
And the
fielded
Oculus
almost
looks
as a
better on that.
self-contained force, but they can also
that's
slot in
Alex
quite
West.
happily into a wider Mechanicum army. So this is a great little expansion if you've already
Unless that's just like
pledged
a
yourself to
sonar
Mars to one of the
kind of
various
radar
fabricated
launch at the
generals.
front.
This is
They've got the
a
Oculus
welcome
underneath.
expansion.
There's going to be some fun new things to
Yeah, no,
learn
I
about
really
these
like
guys
that.
as well. They've got weapons that I wasn't familiar with the name of at this when I
There is
discovered them because they're entirely
fucking
new.
on
They're
attack.
carrying Volt Lock weapons, so Volt Lock.
You're never getting it.
arquebuses.
You can have it when I get an automatic
it's
for base.
more of that like weird esoteric
You already got
martial
one.
technology that
It's in the
perhaps,
Saturnine box
the
on a
wider
stupid giant
Imperium
turret.
people
Oh, no,
understand
don't
but
give me
doesn't
that.
understand.
It's either a little bit heretical, or Mars just really likes it and doesn't want to share.
Yeah, absolutely. All of the rules and the lore behind these models will be contained in
Wow.
the Steel Hand of Mars, which
Replaced
is a
more
new
resin
German
model
Tactica, which will be coming out
before
for
giving us
the
the
Horus
fucking
Heresy
island
soon.
tanks in plastic.
There we go. And here you can see some fantastic spins. We've got the Marshal here.
I like the way they show you like a spinning shot, but still don't show you any different angles of the actual model.
It's a shame, isn't it? I mean, I want to see like 360s and stuff.
Mechanicum models for your Horus Heresy collection.
Interestingly,
This is a
the
really well
Skitarii boss dude had
Helps
his
you
foot
build
on
it.
a phalanx
Absolutely.
head.
So yeah, Heresy fans getting a lot of stuff on the way very soon. Staying in
I'm not
the
even
Age of
supposed to
Darkness,
dark
we
matter.
have
Oh.
a few more
It's
things.
like a pale green.
Perhaps a little
But a little bit
smaller.
smaller.
There we go.
There
Any
you go,
Legions
Matt.
Imperialis
There you
fans
go.
in the room?
They're getting it out of the way quickly.
There we go. So if you like your Heresy small or just far away, then can we interest you in the Saturnine Battle Group?
Yeah, I
Earlier
told
in the
you.
year- Earlier in, that was a nice sort of murmur went across the room. Earlier in the year, we had Saturnine release, which was
Is that a
the
Fire
new,
Raptor as well?
It is, yes.
Horus
Fire
Heresy.
Raptor. I mean,
This is
it's a
the
Fire
the
Raptor,
Saturnine
tarantulas,
models
a
entering the
Mastodon.
Legends Imperialis game. We've put a model from the big Heresy range along.
They look quite cute.
Get a sense of the scale.
They
because
look
these
better
are
there.
Chunky models. You've got the Saturnine Terminators. Here you can see the Saturnine.
I like the way they
Command
give you a
Squad.
command squad for Legions Imperialis,
these
but
are-
not Heresy. Oh,
No. No. Someone's getting
What a
fired in the
disaster.
morning. Fuck me.
Fucking hell. People keep going, $1 billion company. Clearly, the budget didn't extend to this.
Do you know what? It's
This is the Dreadnought. And
Oh,
look
no,
how big it is
okay,
compared
we're
to-
back.
Oh, there we
So a
go. They're
lovely
back.
shot of it to the
There we
normal
go.
Saturnine Dreadnought's plasma cannon. If you're curious about how this stacks up against your Warhammer the Horus Heresy Dreadnought, it's about the same size as this plasma cannon. But the advantage, of course, in Legions Imperialis is that you can field entire formations.
So it's about the size of a Votan then.
An entire Saturnine army of things, hundreds of Terminators on the battlefield.
Yeah, also inside the Saturnine.
Yeah, it's nice. I like that. Yeah, I'll give it that.
Punisher cannon on that turret, yeah.
All the things you need to have.
Does that mean we're going to see that for 40k? Oh, sorry, Heresy.
The technology gifted by
Yeah, look.
Yeah, the Arachne weapon platform is worth calling out some new guns it's got.
Probably just a new
now that it's in,
sprue.
Legions Imperialis.
Please buy this. Please buy this.
There is also the option for twin Punisher cannon and
Yeah, the Orias heavy frag missile launcher.
yes, so loads of different choices to put on your...
Don't worry, these aren't 20 quid on eBay at the moment. Not at all. No.
They look really cool when you get these panning shots. So, there's more for Legions Imperialis. There is an absolute deluge. This is the
Oh,
Legion
wow.
Status Combined Arms Battle Group. It's all stuff you've seen before. We won't linger on it too long, other than to say this is a great way of getting a whole bunch of
Basically an
space
army.
marines for your Legions
That's
Imperialis
actually a
games.
pretty good idea. I'd
Yeah.
probably get that.
Units
That's
and
good,
tanks
yeah, I like
and vehicles and all of the good stuff.
It's kind of an army in a box, or certainly a small
Well,
army. Or a very
got one
easy
for
to expand.
each.
This is also a box on its way for Solar Auxilia, doing a very
have a look
similar
at the
sort of
mech one.
thing. Loads of different units. You've got some super heavy, some infantry, some scout units, some
You can see why people have said the
Now,
Aeronautical
let's talk about
Imperialis.
super heavies for a moment. My
There
favourite
we go,
tank in the
finally.
Horus Heresy, maybe in the entire Warhammer universe, is the Space Marine Legions Astartes Fellblade. Here it is. It comes as like a two-for kit. The other thing inside that kit we just saw is the Glaive Super Heavy.
Well, I have to say, guys, that I think that unfortunately the Heresy
there are more
Mechanicum
super
was
heavies
very
on their way to the
disappointing.
Space Marines as well as the
maybe.
Fellblade and the Glaive. There is a second kit on its way,
thought it was
which
like
makes a Falchion
Better game
super
also,
heavy
right,
tank,
right, right.
and also a brand new super heavy
You're
tank.
more
we've
forgiving
never
than
seen
I am.
before. The Ascalon super
Ascalon.
heavy tank with the largest tank portable flamer in the Age of Darkness.
Ah,
Yeah, that you just really want to burn somebody at this point, don't you?
You can't
Yeah, it's the
actually
same size flamer
turn
that
that
you get
turret,
on Titans.
and if you're the driver, you basically have to
So,
stop to
yeah,
fire
the
it.
Legion,
You can't see where you're going.
Imperialis, collectors, they're
case,
just
mate.
eating well
Yeah.
right now.
They're eating
turn on
good.
Derek.
Eating good.
Great. So,
incredibly impractical.
there's got to be a book to provide you with all the rules and lore about all of these things that we just showed you. You'll find that in
Some people do
Journal
feel attacked.
Strategia, The Ruin of the Salamanders. If you really like salamanders, don't look too close to the cover because that is an Iron Warriors Fellblade driving over your mates.
Surprised they didn't announce a new book for the Horus Heresy, actually.
Someone's going to lose. Sorry, Salamanders.
Well, they did, yeah, the journal
right,
for the
so
Mechanicum.
We're not
didn't you?
quite done in the Age of Darkness. We need to take a tiny detour as
People
we talk
go
about
to more
something
DLC.
like new and interesting.
Like
If
extra
you've
books
been
and everything.
enjoying reading and discovering the Horus Heresy,
Oh, we're going to
series.
get a scouring
We're
preview.
introducing here for the first time a new
Fucking hell.
So good. Oh my god, this is prime comedy. It really is.
You don't know if it's the Games Workshop thing that's doing the media stuff, or if it's the site team for the venue.
Heresy Saga, and the first volume in it is Horus Rising. What is the Horus Heresy Saga, I hear you ask? It is 12 volumes, which have been selected by the Black Library to take you through the Horus Heresy.
Oh,
Otherwise,
fucking
you're
another
facing, like,
compilation.
54 books. And so what this does is it includes sort of the main story arc of the Heresy and a lot of those main events. So things like Ispan 3, Ispan 5, the betrayal at
On the
Count,
bright side, if you wanna read
Prospero,
the overall Heresy
loads of
stuff
these
and leave that for shit
key
books,
events
it's
that
gonna
you
be
really
okay.
need to understand to make your way through the whole of the Horus Heresy.
Shit, they didn't pick the shit books then.
Eddie's holding a copy of the hardback book right now. If you're in the room, come and have a look at the end of the show. It's a beautiful volume, fantastic new artwork. There'll be a paperback edition coming in the.
They're basically
future arc as
repackaging
well.
the old books
These
and
are
Yeah,
trying to sell the
yeah.
hardbacks
For
again.
people who
That's all they're doing,
maybe-
yeah.
A lot of us in this room have probably
Not
followed the
blind.
Horus Heresy for years.
Yeah.
But if you're new and you want to know where to start,
I
well,
bought
this
that in
is a fantastic
2005. I don't need a repackaged
Horus
version
Rising is
20
one
years
of the most
later.
Popular books in all of the Black Library, and it's exciting to see it in a new imprint.
I'm going to see if we can get some shots of this.
There we go. Exciting. Right.
That's a thick book.
I guess the thing to talk about with Horus Rising is this is kind of the book that like launched the Horus Heresy into
I wonder if they've edited female custodies into it.
That, we're familiar with today. Here we can, there we go. What a lovely book. Here we go. The cover art is fantastic. Horus Lupercal looks like a really swell guy.
What's going on with his shoulder pads?
I think
He's like a great guy.
it's all going to turn out just fine. Who wouldn't trust that guy? Fantastic. Right. So we are moving on now. We've been to the Age of Darkness. Let's return for a moment to the old world if we can.
I'm going to rest my eyes for 5 minutes.
Let's play the video.
The enemy are at the walls. Now is the time for every
Some kind of siege event. There they are.
The great mages of the celestial court stand with us. Together, we defend our homeland. This great bastion has stood for 3,000 years. It shall not fall today.
Yeah, look right.
Clearly they saved all the people that can do faces speech, so
There's something wrong about Chinese using cannons, but yeah. Yeah, that's right.
did they not invent gunpowder?
I thought they invented fireworks, I don't know if they invented gunpowder.
That was pretty cool.
Yes. So, Warhammer: The Old World obviously has come back. We've gone back to the world that was. It's been a lot of fun for those of us who have gone there. One of the huge stories out of Warhammer: The Old World, of course, has been Cathay, which is an army we'd never previously had a chance to visit.
I'm not sure we
had
need
that
it
fully
anymore.
released, in the not too distant
I thought we
past.
had plenty of Cathay, but
Very exciting release, and this is a huge expansion.
I also don't like the colours they've used there at all. But yeah,
I see,
models
I'm the
are
other
alright.
way. I actually quite like the colours. They're very fantasy sort of looking.
Until now, if you've been using a Grand Cathay army, you've been a little bit limited for your choices of spellcasters on the battlefield, your wizard options. So the Astromancer
They're nice
provides
models.
you with
They
a
are
foot
nice models.
A foot wizard and a mounted wizard, so you can include them in your units or have them deploying around the battlefield where you need them most. And provide you with some much-needed magical backup.
Yeah.
I like that Raven type familiar.
I was about to say, what familiars he got there?
Have a look at the different heads and staffs and hands and things that they can
He's
have.
also got a really adorable Onyx Crowman as well,
He does have a little crow man with him.
which is a familiar if you were wondering what it does in the game.
Is that our
Right.
colour it's got?
Now, in the narrative of what's taking place in the old world right now, a lot of the army of
They were
Grand Cathay
Arakara,
is
weren't they,
deployed
Karl?
to the old world
Warcraft.
proper to help reinforce against
What was that,
the hordes
sorry?
of chaos, which are
They
massive
were Arakara, weren't
in
they?
the north.
From Warcraft.
Yeah, the
That leaves
Arakar.
the
I love
Yeah.
peasant levies the responsibility of
the
managing
race
the
we
great
always should have got as
bastion.
playable.
And so that's what we have here is some of the peasant
Yeah, I
levies.
think they look nice. You see, I think this
All
colour
those
scheme works a
soldiers
lot
holding
better.
arms. Here you can see them with bows. There's not been a lot of missile units in Grand Cathay except for its artillery.
Or at least the colour
units now. These are
proportions,
really
I should
welcome.
say.
We've also got them with spears if you want.
Yeah. In game terms, this also gives you like a really useful disposable unit that you
That's
can
where I
have.
was going,
So,
yeah.
Currently, you have
Oh,
to
we've got all
rely
the
on
people
Jade
bitching
warriors
about
to really
old
be elite
world.
of your forces, but sometimes you just need a unit to kind of get in the way of something or to
40k
block a
players when
charge
they
or
aren't
to
fed
fall
something
back, or
every
just
5
to die,
seconds.
so that's
Precisely.
and peasants give you that option basically.
It's a cruel world.
It's a cruel world.
No, it looks
now,
really nice. I
talking
really
about
think these models look
missile,
lovely.
units,
I really like those new
in the
Marauders they
army
showed
today.
off for the
There
old
are
world.
2 new missile
Incredible.
units on the way as part of this reinforcement set. The first is the Iron Hell Gunners. The forges of Nangao have been.
My only comment on
blazing
these
hot to
guys
make
is it makes me
new
mad
weapons
this
and
level of
munitions
effort wasn't
for
put into
armies
some of
of
the other
Grand Cathay.
kits.
The Iron Hell
Yes,
Gunners
yes.
are functionally blunderbusses.
Well, apparently they had
They're
the
heavy
Creative
infantry,
Assembly
full-range,
models to work on for
devastating
these, the
missiles.
game models,
And they're
so that might explain
reinforced
some of
by the
it.
Iron Hell Gunners, which you just saw there. So there's 2 units inside this
They're
reinforcement.
nice models, man. I don't know, they're all
The
very
Iron
nice
Hail,
models.
Short range, devastating against large units, and then you've got the Crane Gunners, which we'll go to next. So you can see they've got the purveys.
What's better than the scope on your gun? 3
incoming
scopes.
fire, and then they've got these
Different magnifications, isn't it?
style weapons.
Yeah.
The detailing
Yeah,
on them is
like
the thing
the
that really
Battlefield.
excites me. The,
1 or
the
4.
fluting on the barrel, all of the the telescopic sights, everything about these just really.
shields are
screams
cool.
like
Yeah, no,
infantry
I
soldiers.
like these. I think these are nice. I don't think they're as nice as the first bunch of stuff they released.
Together, added into the artillery, you've
I
already got
preferred
part
the
of
first
Grand
bunch of
Army.
stuff. I
You can make
preferred the
an
look of it. I
incredibly
preferred the
powerful
aesthetic of it and the armour.
of Grand Cathay. If you wanted to
But,
just put missile troops
yeah.
on the battlefield, have
It's one of those
archers
things where
and firepower
I
and
appreciate the
artillery
style,
and
but I
rockets
know
and
I'm never going to
you
get
could
them.
make probably the most formidable shooting army.
So does that mean there's a
in the old
battalion
world.
coming out for them, or are they?
Right there, aren't you? All of these things will be available first as
Defenders of
part
the
of the
Bastion.
Defenders of the Grand Bastion, which is a reinforcement set. If
Okay.
you've not collected a Grand Cathay army before, you could use this as a starter, but it's really intended as that big block of reinforcements for your existing force.
I mean, Cafe have got some real nice stuff. Real nice stuff.
Those peasant models have got a really nice sort of like movement to them. They look
Yeah,
quite
yeah,
dynamic.
lovely.
So if you like the look of those and you've not got any cafe,
Yeah, really nice.
pick up some cafe
Really nice.
now.
I think the cafe stuff has been, yeah, mind-blowingly good.
With a little bit of
But I really did think the first ones looked better than these. I'll have to have a look at pictures on Warhammer Community later. But
against chaos. This book's called The Breaching of the Great Bastion, and all does not
oh
look
god,
well
everybody's just going
back in
40k,
Grand
please,
Cathay.
40k, please.
You can see it's all on fire. And so I think we're going to see what the peasant levy is going to have to be dealing with within the story as it unfolds in the old world.
Absolutely, a very exciting expansion for the old world and for Grand Cathay in particular.
So that was good.
That was fun.
Why don't we go forward and have a little bit of a look at Necromunda?
I love that they're basically winding up the 40k players.
Necromunda, there's quite a response to Necromunda here in the room. There's been a narrative sort of event taking place within Necromunda for a few years now.
Okay.
And you see here, this is a new book.
The Aranthian Succession.
This is part of the Aranthian Succession story that's
I
unfolding.
do like some of the artwork.
I genuinely like the design of Necromunda. Most of the stuff is the grimdark look that 40k has lost.
Those fucked up gene stealers have been the thing I like the most about Necromunda, to be honest.
With the real appearance and arrival of a major player within the power structure of Necromunda. This is Ozostium
That's cool.
Now,
the
arc is called
the familiar is really cool.
Ozymandias, did you say? Sorry.
A presence that has been on Necromunda since before the birth of the
That's not
Imperium.
bad. That's not bad. I like that.
It looks well for it, right? Everything seems fine. If you want to see...
Stupid
just,
leaving his sides
how
exposed
he
like
looks
that, but
under
there you
his
go.
helmet, on WarhammerCommunity.com, there's a picture of him without his helmet on. He is not a well man. So essentially, he is attempting the ultimate.
So he's Necromunda General Grievous.
Of Necromunda. He's. I don't want to spoil who and what he is too much, other than to say he's got a really dark.
But that does have like the opulence that you would expect from like that kind of spire Necromunda type thing, doesn't it?
There's a lot of other kits on the way as well.
Oh my god, more Palanites.
We've got a few things to talk about.
I don't like
These are
those.
the Palanite Justicars. You've seen Palanite Enforcers before. It's the responsibility of on every planet in the Imperium for the planetary governor to maintain law and order. That's not the job of the Adeptus Arbites. They enforce the Lex Imperialis.
Oh, these just look
I like the middle one. I kind of like what they've tried to do with the
particular dispense justice to
trying to replicate the wig, but no, these don't work for me.
The size of the hand on that guy.
Those are
the one with his
patrol
manufacture. You've got an executioner. These are going to descend into
Goes
the
to
hive
sue somebody.
and wreak justice on wrongdoers. And you can
I mean, the
ally them,
executioner looks okay, I suppose, but I'm just
law-abiding gangs within your network.
looks like a little bit. Looks like a little bit of a mismatch with this one.
They're just fantastic.
These two are like two rimmers talking risk to each other. I can feel my
Someone
brain
just said
melting out my ear.
So these guys are basically ice.
Oh god!
Here. The man catcher is a Fullman pattern man catcher.
Can we take a break, sir? I think my intelligence circuits have melted.
Down and whatever. So there's some options here.
The size of the hand on that guy.
Yeah, it's too big. They're interesting, but I don't know if I like them.
If you're enjoying the Palanites and you want,
I kind of get what they're going for.
Not the only expansion. Necromunda saw a couple of years back saw the return of the squats. These are the Ironhead squat Chartermasters and Chartermasters.
I think they look terrible.
This is an expansion for your Ironhead squat gangs.
in line with
They provide you with some
Ironhead
elite
squats
specialist
for
gang
Necromunda.
champion
They look like
situation here. They're just brilliant, right? Who doesn't want like a new squat with a pipe and a power axe?
So the idea of these is they're champions that add on to an existing Necromunda gang. I mean, you could probably make a gang out of it, but the idea is that really this is an expansion. The existing squats that
Not bad. The poses look kind of awkward, but
Charter Masters effectively means that they've earned their high rank within the squat hierarchy, and as a result, kitted out with some of the best equipment. They've got very good armor, they've got very good guns. These are going to pack a punch in your games.
oh, you've already had a Deep Rock Galactic quote.
So one of them is the Exomaster.
There it is.
Suit. They've got like this incredible understanding of like how.
Take it so all those people shouting Brock and Stone, is that what that is?
Yeah, yeah.
It's also incredibly useful war gear. Or you've got the Drill Masters.
They're okay.
Diggy,
Again,
diggy hole.
I don't think the paint job is really helping them there.
Is this weird little sort of tracked unit that you might have seen in some of the shops.
That gun is definitely going to snap off his
A
back.
great addition to your the Necromunda gangs, and you can use them.
Well,
as part of
thankfully,
your
Necromunda
Ironhead
games, you don't
squad.
transport a lot of them at once.
There
So
you go. Right.
you can afford to take more
That
care
is
of them.
Necromunda. It's time to go to the grim darkness. Of
Finally. You watch
Yeah,
it be
people
nothing but
stop foaming at the
Ultramarines. You watch it be nothing but Ultramarines.
A bunch of new stuff for Warhammer 40,000 for you today. Some incredible new miniatures across a range of different factions. I want to start off with some new character models for some of our Xenos factions. This is Beric Stormbrow. He is a Cooksonik Berserker character. He can lead your units for Cooksonik Berserkers. And the lore for this guy is
Looks like he's going to stab himself in the head with the back of that pick.
He's lost his hands in combat against orcs. They've been blasted off in some kind of horrific bout of firepower.
It's not a bad model, but
He's really troubled by it.
It's a shit
He has
champion for a shit
particularly
design
tough
unit.
Skin. He has a clone scheme that
Put
makes
some
him
clothes
even more
on.
durable than the already durable Leagues of Votan already are. He goes right at the front of your army.
I don't know why he's got his skin. Why does he look like the Thing?
He gives them explosive hits in combat. He does all sorts of horrible things to your
Well,
opponent's
they're
army
clones.
and makes an absolute mess. of whatever you send
Those ribbed bits with the circle just above his like waist belt thing makes it look like there's some sort of mole coming out of his chest.
He's not the only
Yeah.
new character model coming.
Cyclopean mole.
Here we see
They're
the
interesting.
Twin
Oh, nice.
Lance, part of the Tau Empire. Eddie, what are the Twin Lance?
So the Twin
What is that
Lance
paint
are a new
scheme?
pair of
Jesus.
special characters for
Makes
the
it so
Tau
hard to
Empire.
read the
Those
model.
of you who know your Tau Empire lore will know that
Got a funny feeling that they might be
Archive
mercenary
was
Tau,
the exemplar
and
of the
that's
Montcar, the killing blow within the Tau Empire, but he's sort of fallen out of favour with the Ethereals. They don't really like to put him on the posters. And the
Why are there
propaganda
studs and everything all
so
over
they
the
were
place?
looking
That's
for
not a
someone
Tau
new
look.
to represent the Montcar within the Tau Empire. So they found these guys, the Twin Lance. This is a male and a female Tau who were once part of three warriors went on together, but one
This
of them was
feels
killed
like
by a
it's
Gene Stealer
all
patriarch.
going to tie
These
into
two
the end
responded with a
narrative, and
perfect
it's like a release for
exemplar of
each
the killing
faction.
blow and managed to take out the leader of the Gene Stealer
That's what I'm
uprising,
getting.
and from that point onwards, they were lauded as heroes
I'm
of
not a
the
Tau
Empire,
guy at all,
and
but I
now they
do
go
like those
between
models. I
the
think
different
they're
Really?
nice
I think they're
poses.
fighting
awful.
wherever the Ethereals
Oh, I
come
like them. I
to.
quite like the
One of the things
poses.
to note about them that's quite
Oh, they're
cool is
great.
that they don't have the markings of any
I like that
specific
also,
sect within the Tau Empire on
Something
them
like
because they are
Gene Stealer
heroes
caught
for
up
all of the
Resident
people
Lord,
of the
that
Tau.
was
They're
awesome.
so ununiform,
They can
and they
fight
should be
alongside
I like
uniform.
drones.
you want, which means
think that's
you
kind of
can
the point.
put any of your Tau armies, regardless of what colour you painted them. They are very, very good at going in very close and killing the thing you really want them to kill. One of them has a fusion-style weapon. One of them
so
has a
basically
flamer-style
the
weapon.
equivalent
So
of
whether
a-
you
an
want to
XP
melt a
one
tank
hazard suit
or
that
burn
was
some
used in it.
infantry, they
Yeah,
are
yeah.
half the job.
Yeah, they have individual names, so they are known as the Twin Lance. You have Sunseer, who has the Fusion Eliminator, and then you have Scatterflare, who uses.
I mean, maybe with a better colour scheme. I hate that fire on the base as well. Why? Just fuck that off.
Yeah,
Cool,
they've
that
got
shit.
different specializations. It's fantastic new character models. For
They're
your
just really
Tau
leaning into
Empire
the whole
army.
anime thing with them.
There's more. This is
That's cool.
That's nice.
very exciting for me. I'm a Tyranny collector. I have a nice Tyranny
That
army
is
at home.
nice. I'll give him that one.
This
That one
the
is
new
very
Synapse
nice.
Leader for your Tyranny army. in the
What I love
Iron
about that is the
Battle.
lash whip is almost a recreation of the old one.
I like the message in the caps. That's not a space marine.
This is the Tyranny Prime with a lash whip. It's a lovely miniature. It's in a really cool dynamic pose. It's the first time.
Yeah,
we've
I love the
dedicated
pose.
Yeah, that's
miniature
nice.
To represent a Tyranny
That
Prime
is that will
in
be
free
that will be
version.
appearing in my
This
Tyranid
is
army.
a character that you can put
Lots
in
of
alongside the
water
Tyranid
effects on the
warriors or
teeth
one
there.
of your infantry
Like
units.
add
Makes
them
that
in.
unit more efficient
Look
and
really, really
obviously
cool.
gives you some synaptic benefits
Yep,
as well.
like that one.
But I think it's just a really awesome
I'm not sure we
Tyranid
needed
Prime
it, but I like it.
to have something new to paint.
yeah, we should say
I
these
don't think
three
we've got a Prime Pirates model
releases that we just
for an
described.
XG,
So Beric and the Twin Spear and the Tyrannid Prime.
He's
with
definitely
Rocket.
one of the better Tyranid
We're
models.
expecting
Nice
to
that they
see
actually
them
got one
released,
still in this, the
into
expansion
new
that features
year,
them.
so
Do not mention the Neurophrobe.
Yeah, it's a little way up yet.
Not Neurophrobe, Neurolictor.
Exactly, it's always nice. There is a lot more for Warhammer 40,000 for us to show. I believe we've got a little video.
The Primarch Reborn demands the impossible. They await your presence, my lord. He commands us to reconquer the 500 worlds of Ultramar. In the 10,000 years between his death and rebirth.
Is that a new Gullum model?
Yeah, it sounds like Titus.
By the arch enemy.
Yeah.
Devoured by the monsters of the hive mind. Sacrificed on the altar.
Titus has got a bit of a promotion, has he?
He is a demigod out of time. Fighting for a golden age that can never dawn again.
Welcome home. Rise, Demetria Titus, master of the Watch.
He's a captain
captain
again.
of the Second Company.
Wait.
Order
He's an
of
officer,
Ultramar.
The Primarch Reborn demands the impossible. But only in death does duty end.
There was no way he could not be a
That
captain again.
was
Yeah,
awesome.
definitely. That was good. That I like that.
I'm a huge fan of Captain Titus. I followed him through Space Marine, the original game, many years ago.
I like that
put
they've
too
actually
many
made
hours
him,
to account into Space
like,
Marine 2,
officially the captain
and
of the
here
Second
we
Company
see
again.
his
Yes,
narrative
yeah,
progress.
exactly.
Tell us more,
So
Eddie.
this is an important piece of Warhammer 40,000 lore, and especially important for Captain Titus. Those of you who played Space Marine 2, the computer game, will know that the last time we saw Titus, he was a lieutenant of the Ultramarines, recently returned from exile in the Death Watch, and he is.
Does that mean the captain from Space Marine 2 is dead then?
We now
Presume so.
to this new piece of
Captain
information,
Scottish.
that he has become the captain of
Best
the
I can do is
Second
3.
Company once more. His journey is complete. His
Wasn't he just the
redemption
captain of that battle
is
group, not the
complete, and he is
company?
now leading the
Fuck
Second
knows.
Company.
No, he was
But
Second Company
that
captain.
is a job that comes with a lot of responsibility.
What if that means we get a new Titus model? It should be quite funny when they've put the old one in all of those books.
If you're going to go to war and
was an
pajama
enormous
armor,
thing for Gulliman back in the Age of the Horus.
Put the full kit on and not at
Many
all.
of those worlds have been lost. He has been tasked with reclaiming them with the troops he has to hand.
So let's see what those troops look like.
Yeah, there you go, new Titus model.
This model's going to sell whether you play Ultramarines or not.
That's hilarious. That's a lovely model. I like that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
What about the face though?
Oh, it's better than the last model for him.
Oh, they look nice. Oh yeah.
Oh, is that his mentor guy they've done as an actual model?
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's the guy from what was it called? The Amazon thing.
Oh, and the guys from Space Marine 2.
Mm. Okay. I mean, that's nice. I like that. As an Ultramarine player, I really like those models. They'll be far too expensive.
As a non-Ultramarine player, I like
So
them.
here we see.
Secret level. That's what you're thinking of.
That's the one.
Here
Thank
we
you.
see Captain Titus and the Wardens of Ultramar. This is a new plastic kit.
F that. I freaking hate Titus, you adventurous rip-off. Yeah, well, I don't know why they...
And his command staff.
Maybe it's because
as he embarks
Graham
on
McNeil
this
stopped writing.
Very nice.
to reunify the 500 worlds.
Where's the
Absolutely. We
the
know
other
Oh, so it's-
Ultramarine?
quite a lot of Ultramarine releases.
Where's
recently,
Chiron?
But I think for Titus, we can have one more. I think that's okay, right? He's kind of cool. He's
Is that an actual
so
box
this is
then?
Captain Titus. He has brought
Yeah.
with him his brilliant chainsword, which we know from.
That's so much better than the old model.
I've got a lot of hours in with that.
Yes,
chainsaw.
I've killed a lot of Tyranids with that chainsword. He has the mantle of the captain once more, so all the regalia that you'd expect of that position. A very cool cloak, and he.
I just think it's so funny that they put the old Titus model in every copy of the character encyclopedia.
My favourite Space Marine
Metaurus.
in the
There
whole
you go.
galaxy.
Yeah, that's right. It was his name from
Anybody
the
here
secret
seen
level.
in the chat, have you seen Secret Level? If you
I'm still
haven't,
trying to
you
work
need to
out
go and
what
watch
their
it. It's
relationship
an
is. Clearly
incredible
it's an
animation.
mentor, but they've both got the
made
same
in
stance,
partnership with
so
Amazon as part of their Secret Level.
can't be.
Series.
But then
Red
Titus is out of
Forest
time,
is
isn't he?
the veteran
Yes.
sergeant who recruited
Who?
Titus as a boy, and here they are reunited in this plastic kit. Matoris is going to help Titus on his quest to reunify these 500 worlds.
Yeah, he is a sergeant of the Blade Guard. So as you can imagine, he is a very, very competent.
Not a very good
combatant.
sergeant
And
of the
you
Blade
can
Guard, though. I
watch him
mean,
be a
all
very
his Blade Guard
competent
got
combatant
killed.
in this level.
Shame his neck
He's
doesn't
the
look like
only
it's attached to his
faithful
body.
company, Titus, of course. Ancient Gabriel, this guy had your back all the way
That
through.
face is
Space
horrific.
Marine 2. He
That
has
is
now
awful.
been given the banner of the second company. He is the Ancient of Titus's command squad.
It's nice to have friends, right?
What happened to the
again,
other guy,
some
though?
of it-
The
some
one
of
with
it-
the bionic arm?
When I see faces, I'm always like, some of it may be the heavy metal painting style.
In his mission. Here we have Commodore Gaius Silver, a commander within the fleet of Ultramar.
I like that, that's nice.
Responsible for making sure
I like
that
seeing stuff like this.
The fleet logistics and
Notably
the naval
not a
battles
space
and things that
marine.
are going to take place
Mhm.
go smoothly.
Yeah.
So this is all one big box set. I think I'll buy this.
Human, helpers. This
I
is
like the
Astropath,
Astropath.
That's
Daniel
awesome.
Cornelius,
I love that.
a
I'm just quite
powerful
pleased it's not a
Astropath.
big box. I don't have to spend money on.
In 40k terms, this is the only way to stay in touch with your friends.
Yeah, Titus is the.
You see, I'd like these just to paint, just to paint.
Yeah, so would I,
Constant
actually.
Communication from all the various planets within Ultramar and the forces that he's trying to command to keep hold of them and take new ones. So it's vital that he keeps an Astropath nearby at almost all times. Interesting kind of that we are able to see all the humans that accompany Titus, because Ultramar is a kind of slightly unusual part of the Imperium in that not only do the Ultramarines have to go and kill all the aliens there and make sure that they drive back the forces of the heretics.
A girl.
They also
I'm
lord
joking.
over the
Potentiary.
humans
It's
that
awful
are being as well.
face.
They command the
Awful
humans
face, but yeah.
and
Yeah, she looks
run
alright.
Ultramar is a sort of mini empire within an empire.
Yeah, absolutely. This is Plenipotentiary Lucia
Why what makes
Vesta.
the Beavis reference to? I don't get it.
They go ahead. This character
No
goes
idea.
ahead of Titus, kind of as a messenger, but also as an explorer. So, sort of scouting ahead and working out which of the 500 worlds that are lost are able to be reclaimed and helping him with that mission.
The chat is nothing but people complaining
And
about Ultramarines.
Possibly my favourite of the human helpers.
Oh, ignore
this is Amelia Minervus, the Legatus, ranking
cool model.
officer within the
Equal rights and all that.
the
That's nice. I
Ultramar
like that. It's very nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very
Ultramar
impressed
is
by
the
these,
human
very
forces
impressed.
Of
It's
Ultramar,
not equal
the battle,
rights when
very
it's been
similar to
3
the
girls and
Avatar,
1 shitty old
alongside the
Astropath
Ultramarines
with a
trying
dude.
to retain those 500 worlds and defend
It's not been
the
3 girls though. The
Ultramar
first guy was a guy,
from,
wasn't it? It's 2 guys, 2 girls.
No.
heretics.
No, the guy.
So the idea with this
Are
set
you
is that it's
sure?
essentially to
Excuse me, are you
command
sure?
up, and it's a fantastic
Pretty sure the
tool
first one was a
you can
guy.
use in your
I
games,
thought the first one was a guy.
Brilliantly characterful models.
Trust me, I know these
And
things.
also really starts to help tell the narrative of this event that's taking place.
Jon Snow over here.
With 500 worlds. Speaking of which, Eddie, do you
Not
want to get the
going
book?
anywhere near my mum.
We've got the book here today, so we can get it out and show you. This is Warhammer 40,000 500 Worlds
That's a
Titus.
nice slipcase.
It is a, when we say book,
They've really
that's a
cashed
little
in
bit
on the
misleading.
Space Marine
You
2
see
stuff,
it's
haven't they?
a mighty slipcase
It's got an
that
Ultramarine
contains
logo on it,
4
but it's a nice
volumes
slipcase.
to it. What these volumes do is each has a slightly different thing.
It
So
looks
you
like
have
that third
the
book has
first
definitely got
book
Necron shit all over it.
Titus.
Yes, it does.
It's the lore. It's 80 pages of the narrative and the background that explains the events that are taking place.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
I've got a funny feeling
You
that
then
last
have
book is the
Dread
one with
Incursions.
the kill
Dread
team stuff in it.
Incursions are
What is that Necron model on the bottom right?
the
New.
way to play
That is
new
new.
actually,
boarding
yeah.
actions and sort of close confines battles
Looks
as
like
they
it's
go
just the
from
one
place
new
to
one,
place. So we've seen some fantastic terrain.
So it's like a whole new
for,
campaign series,
kill
okay.
team, which would be really useful for doing some of those sort of boarding action style situations. We've also got the War on Vespertor Front as a campaign. Anybody here enjoying the grand narrative this weekend might find this extremely appealing because this is a complete campaign system. In the background of this shot here now, you can see the map that comes. Oh, we've just lost it. But there's an enormous map that comes with this set. There's loads of stickers that you can sort of track
Hooray,
the progress of
stickers.
your campaign with you and your friends as you battle for the 500 worlds. And finally,
I mean, it's kind of cool. I like a campaign. I like the idea you can play your campaign and, you know, do stuff.
All of the
It's-
attachments and the rules that you need to use these new things in your game.
I have no problem with that.
They will be available online.
I presume some of this is going to tie into Space Marine 3 as well, which is obviously already well in development.
So, this is a very cool set of expansions. There's loads of good stuff in there, loads of good gaming material. It's sort of particularly themed towards those of you who enjoy the narrative.
Just trying to see if I can see any other new models in there.
As you say, Adam, the detached will be match play compatible, but because we don't want to kind of limit them behind a big
or like an
set that you
expansion
have to buy, they will also be available on
Yeah, that'd be cool. Right, just give me a second. My mouse has gone to sleep.
Missing out on having an amazing campaign experience within the 500 worlds.
So you were saying you think it might tie into DLC more than... Yeah, it could do.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm entirely focused on what that new Necro model is.
Looks cool.
It looks like a continuation of the boss lady that's in charge.
It looks like it looks to me like a boss Wraith.
The things that are happening with
it's not a Wraith. I think it'll be Cryptek.
Warhammer 40,000 are really interesting, compelling read.
But who are they fighting, Adam?
Well, if you've looked at the covers of those books, you might have got a subtle hint as to who the enemy that is principally causing them problems within the 500 worlds.
But Space Marines and Necrons was like an edition ago.
This is Necrosaur.
Look, you got your Tyranid. Wow.
Or what is Necrosaur Amantar?
So Necrosaur Amantar is
that looks awful.
a deranged
No, I love it.
lord of the Necrons. He is an ancient, powerful creature.
Why has he got one stupid claw and then...
None of that kind of conquest or claiming land or anything like that. He just wants to wipe out all...
He's got one hand and then two claws on the other side.
There are
Is
even
he like,
rumors that he might have been the origin of the Destroyer.
There we go. He's the origin of the Destroyer virus. Yeah, it looks it.
A particularly diabolical plan. Looking at
Love
the
him.
galaxy, he goes, even though I am a 20-foot killing machine with lasers for arms, I don't think I can...
Pipes all over the place. Yeah, it's all right.
I'm going to put
I do like Nightbringer.
back together.
Fantastic.
I love that paint
The
scheme.
Nightbringer, you might have seen...
The Nightbringer is beautifully painted. No notes.
I love the cloak as well, like the transitions from purple to green on the base, on the bottom of it.
Strange enough, the only thing I don't like about it is the digitisation at the bottom, but other than that, I love it.
See, I really like that.
Oh, I can't stand it. And the stupid lightning that's standing on and everything, but that's just a pet peeve. Always has been.
Absolutely. It's not just the new character and the new
I like they've made the face resemble more the Necrons here than the human.
Necrons into your army. There is a new battalion, which basically gives you all the destroyers. So if you like the idea of an army of undying,
okay, I get it. Yeah.
Robots, hell-bent.
That battalion makes more sense now with that character.
Perfect. Yeah, if your jam is just psychotic.
I always like that Hexmark Destroyer.
You see, this is the other thing. I can't stand the Hexmark Destroyer because of the pipes. I think if you take the pipes off, he looks so much better. And maybe the other character's the same.
That is the
perfect. Right. So here we go.
I really like the
the
character from the Kill Team box as well.
Everybody who's been watching us live on the stream,
no,
thank
you're
you
on
so much for
Blackheart.
sticking with us for our technical difficulties. We appreciate it wasn't perfect, but it's been really great to show you all these fantastic Warhammer reveals and just get a bit excited about our favourite hobby with all of you. Thank you for hanging around with us.
If you want to see any of these reveals, again, you want to watch any of the videos again, you want a closer look at any of those miniatures, the Warhammer Community website, if it's not already updated, will be updated very soon with lovely shots of all of those new reveals so you can spend time, look over them, and decide which of those you're most excited about, which one you want to buy.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you've got burning questions about things Eddie and I didn't explain, there's a good chance that the answers will be there on Warcom.
I see your comment, Matt. You know they pander to America now.
1,000 or so people in the room. Thank you all for sticking around with us as well.
There's not 1,000 people in that room, mate.
You have been an incredible audience. It's been a delight to share this reveal with all of you.
Come on, one last
bring
thing.
This thing to a close. Thank you from Eddie and from all of the Warhammer TV team who made this possible. And thank you from myself. It's been a delight. We'll see you again next time. Good night.
Workshop's marketing team, by the way, not Americans.
Ooh, right. Okay, so chat, what did you think? I'm going to grab the guys' thoughts real quick before we go, because that was interesting. Kind of.
More than expected.
So, I mean, I think overall I was quite pleased with that, I have to say. So let's just go through it in order really quick. I'm just going to open up these tabs real quick, and we're just going to go through these, gentlemen, and then we will all toddle off to bed because it is fucking late. But we won't be long. I won't bother opening up the book. I think I'll get away with that. But the other stuff I would just be interested in getting your takes on real quick, and maybe the pictures will make things look a bit better. So, first of all, we had Darkwater. Now, we talked about Darkwater. I think it looks okay. I'm concerned about the gameplay. I want to know how the game plays. I get the feeling this is going to be the Black Friday release. I am now resigned to the fact that we're probably not going to see Space Hulk. I think we'll see this at Black Friday. The timing just seems to be about right. There's 2 weeks till Black Friday, more or less. And I think that's enough time for them to do the hype and then put it on pre-order. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's interesting. I hope the price is going to reflect the fact that it seems to be a smaller game.
I'm really hoping this will be no more than 130 quid. But I know GW, and I think with that book, they're going to charge more. But we'll see. I'd like to think, because as I said, there's not that much stuff in it. I'd like to think it's no more than 130 quid. But as I say, I have concerns about the gameplay. I really do. I'm worried that if this is your game, I think that is very, very limited. But we don't know enough about it yet. We don't know how things spawn. We don't know what the events do. We don't know how it mixes things up. It is certainly very different to anything we've seen before. Models-wise, I think they're okay. They don't excite me like the Curse City ones did.
I'm not blown away by them.
I thought the Curse City ones were way better. I know you like the Kurnothi, Matt. What did you think about the Prince?
Pretty decent.
I don't like this guy at all. He looks fucking awful. Jesus.
This looks like the kind of game I'm probably going to pass on.
I just need to know more about the gameplay. Because I mean, Kirst will play it if it's fun, and it's got Nurgle in it, and I think the Nurgle stuff is the better half. I think that is nice. I mean, it's nicely painted. I think it's a nice model. The Sister Witch, I think she's fine. I think she looks good. Love the fact she's got like a maggoty body and all stuff going under these robes. That's more what I expect. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Don't mind him. Nice detail on him. The Foulhoof he's all right. I'm not blown away, but he's okay. And then as we get down to Cankerborn, they're okay. A few bits I don't like about them, but on the whole, quite nice. I like the way they've painted them. Black Templars are certainly better than the Age of Sigmar Nurgle stuff we saw. Pox Wretches, again, they're fine. They haven't got this stupid happy Nurgle thing. They look diseased and miserable and suffering, and I like that. Because I'm a complete bastard. The Pestigores, they look a bit two-dimensional to me, but they're okay. Like this one doesn't, but this one looks very, with the hat, the ones with their arms raised over look very two-dimensional. I think I'd like to see 360s. My Kelpies, they're okay. Remind me of Leshin. And we don't get to see the treasure tokens, unfortunately, which is a shame because they were my favourite. They look like they were right off of the front of Lost and the Damned. So, yeah, oh well. Next up, we had this lot, and I was not impressed. I think that's okay. It's not great. Yeah, I can see a lot going on there. It's kind of cool. But these I wasn't a fan of. It seems like just random bits put all over the place.
Yeah, it's nothing I'd buy.
Like this one's got bows in it for some reason. What? Why? And then this one's coughing up some intestines. It's just like, yeah, not blown away by those. And it's different head options, but they're going to be like 50 quid for free because that's how much they sell. These are horrific. I liked the old Blight Kings. In fact, we got some somewhere. I'm sure of it. Well, I think I donated them to Kirsty. But these, I don't like at all. Not a fan. Not a fan of those at all. Yep, same goes for you. Again, these rot swords, I just don't understand why these need to be a thing. I mean, what's this? Just
Yeah, I don't care for them.
I don't know what that's meant to be. Very confusing armor design. It doesn't look rotted. It doesn't look. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Sorry, guys. The Pestigors again. No. I thought these looked woeful. Some of it might be the colour scheme and the painting style. Maybe somebody could do some good with these, but I think these look almost as bad to me as the Minotaurs they did that were really bad. And what is that? Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
Can we skip the noble stuff and on to the better stuff now?
I'm getting on to the better stuff, don't worry.
Yeah, I'll just pass them basically all of Sigmar.
Oh, so the Spearhead, again. They've done it again. So you know the Spearheads, they've been doing Warcry models. This is the Warcry warband. So basically it's a Warcry warband. I couldn't work out what it was. A Beast of Nurgle and 6 Nurglings. That's what your Spearhead is. So they've been recycling Warcry stuff for these, I've noticed. And then this is just pointless. I don't understand why that's a thing. And then you've got some kind of, I don't know, narrative book coming up. Moving on to... no, I'm not even going to bother looking at the animation trailer. Don't care. So, New Cataphracti.
Yeah.
They look okay. I mean, they do look better proportioned. I'll give them that. They do look better proportioned.
I've been looking at them, and I've got some notes.
They don't look as stumpy. They do look a bit taller. Obviously, they're going to be scaled better. But those combi bolters look really awkward.
The issue I've got is that they look, because they're taller, they look kind of thin.
Yes, they look like they couldn't fit in their armor, don't they?
Cataphracti should look like a mobile tank.
Yeah.
I mean,
like they just needed to keep. They needed to keep the proportions of the old ones and just scale them up.
I think those power fists look really weird as well.
I don't like the power fists at all. I don't think these. I don't think these look good. They look weedy, man. They look weedy.
I like the Thunderhammer. The Reaper autocannon looks great. The Heavy Flamer looks fine. The combi bolters look fucking weird to me as well.
Like his arms here, his elbow ends there, and it's all power fist, but it just looks so weedy. But,
I like that they've all got tilt plates.
Breaches, they look alright. As I said, I printed my own years ago. Don't really need, but they look alright.
Yeah, I mean it's a shield and a gun with a new head.
Yeah, they look fine.
There's not really much to be said about them, except they should have come out 3 years ago.
And then here's your battle groups. It's one of each of the boxes of... That's weird. They come in sets of 6.
What, the Cataphracti? Yeah.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Do they come in sets of 3?
Nah, they couldn't. They couldn't be sets of 3.
Do not even.
They couldn't be.
Well,
there must be 6.
The Saturnine come in boxes of 4, didn't they?
Yeah, that's a completely new unit.
And then you've got... So it's 10 breaches. So basically you've got 10 breaches, a Leviathan...
Their unit entry is 5 models.
That's what I'm saying.
You could buy additional ones, but...
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why they're in 6. The only reason I can think they're in 6, guys, is because basically it's 2 copies of the same sprue.
Yeah.
It's 3 per sprue kind of thing. Or 3 per set of sprues.
The look of the legs would support that.
Yeah. So that's what I think. But it's still a very random number of models for a unit.
They've put 3 on each sprue.
Yeah.
That's what I reckon.
But I'm not going to complain that they've put, flexible unit sizes, because that's what I want back in 40k and they won't do it. Right, let's have a look at these, because I was not impressed. I don't like the long legs. I don't like the long legs, guys. I don't like those. They may look better. They may look better with better paint jobs, but I do not think they're good.
I think comparing them to the 40k Skitarii, they're not as impressive. I just keep looking at them and thinking of that stupid model they did on stilts.
Oh, the stilts thing, yeah. You got like the high gorget here, and then I'm not feeling these guys. I'm really not. In fact, I think these are awful.
They look like Necromunda models.
They do look like Necromunda models, and the silhouette is
Like
very.
the ash waste.
Yeah, they do, like the nomads. The nomads, you're right. And the silhouette's really off because you've got this great big tall thing and this long gun. It just looks awkward. Come on, Matt, tell us we're wrong and these are okay.
Yeah, wrong and they're okay.
Matt's
Pretty much
wrong.
it. Long legs make sense because they're travelling faster.
Does that logic apply to the guy on stilts in 40k then?
Yeah.
the sniper rifle.
No, I just hate. I think you could have done this better somehow. I don't know how, but this. And as I say, painting the cloak a different colour might offset against this. I think the colour scheme they've picked is the worst they possibly could have.
I don't get it because I really love the look of the tech thralls, like the zombie
yeah,
looking
they're
guys.
brilliant, aren't they?
But what are these?
Even the guns don't look right. Looks like an electric guitar.
It's because we don't know what they are yet. They've got rules for them.
And there's your Marshall again. I just. Yeah,
These
maybe
guys look like
with
they
a
look
different.
more dark mechanical to me.
You see, if they were
Yeah,
dark mechanical,
maybe.
if they were dark mechanical, I'd be like, yeah, that's fair enough. I get that.
I could totally see them in a dark mechanical army.
And then you've got this weird dwarven chainmail as well. That's not particularly mechanicum-like. Very, very confusing design language on these models for me.
No, I like them. I prefer them to the new Voltrax, given that I've already got one of the damn things.
Oh, I'm the opposite. So I've got Voltrax as well, but I love that new one.
The new Voltrax looks absolutely awesome. I will get one of those separately. I don't think I'm going to get this box because I don't like these.
No, I wouldn't.
But I'll definitely get a Voltrax or two.
Looking at a Voltrax, I think that weird new flight stand can go fuck itself.
Well, you don't know.
The bigger version. If that's just the bigger version of what the other newer models have with flight stands, that's going to be a pain in the ass.
I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping there's like a little nodule here in a hole. I'm hoping they've learnt their lessons. If it is like the new ones, then you're right. It can go fuck itself.
The thruster assembly looks really, really cool, and so does the Havoc launchers.
I love it.
I like they've got more detail.
I love it. I think this looks great, and I don't know why this is red and these aren't. Very odd. Like you said, they look like the Ash Waste Nomads. Maybe more pictures will make them grow on me a little bit, but I really don't like these. I don't want these. I want this, and I would find a 3D printed alternative for these. But it's coming with a book, which I missed somehow. I didn't see this in the preview. Don't know if I was distracted.
Journal Tactica, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
looking forward to that.
Oh right. So if I don't get this, If I don't get these, I don't need that.
I will say the Journal Tacticas have been really good so far.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not particularly pleased that they took stuff out and they're selling it back DLC wise, but if the product's good, the product's good.
In fairness, neither book has got stuff that they've put back in. It's all new stuff.
It's all new stuff. Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, so the first one's got a Master of Descent, which is basically a jump pack Centurion type who changes up how your army plays.
Okay.
And it's got a couple of kit bashed units. And the second one is a load of kit bash stuff for the Saturnine.
Okay, cool. I like it. I mean,
So
I love the Mechanicum range. I'm just not feeling these. I kind of want somebody to do a different colour scheme. I think that might help, but I can't be sure. Right, moving on, because we do need to get to bed because I need to try and get the Predator Badlands review done when I get up in the morning.
Flagging.
We're not going to be long, mate. Legion Imperialis. We've got the Saturnine stuff. I think this looks nice in Legion Imperialis scale. It doesn't piss me off for some reason like the Horus Heresy ones did.
Not sure we need the Saturnine stuff, but I welcome the turrets are kind of useful.
But you've got it. You've got some new turrets there, missiles and stuff, and then you've got the battle group.
I will probably get the battle group.
Pretty cool.
I will probably not.
There's quite a lot of stuff there.
See, I haven't really jumped into Legions Imperialis properly yet, so that's a good start for me, I think.
We've got a brand new tank. We've got
the battle group,
Ascalon, and this one's
Saturnine battle group, the big box I meant.
This one's got an Inferno cannon for some reason, and this one's got
it's an alternative build of the Falchion, I think.
Oh, it's a neutron wave cannon. Okay.
Yeah, the Falchion was existing. The Flamer one's new.
The Flamer seems weird. So yeah, it is an alternate build. Because this body looks different for the Falchion as well. This looks a lot more chunky than the old one.
Yeah, I don't like the Flamer one.
Okay, so the Ascalon is the variant. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, they're a thing. And there's your super heavies. And then these were the groups we were talking about. So I don't know how much these are going to be. I imagine they're going to be like 140, 150 quid, like the big army boxes. But you get a fair chunk.
That's a waste, given that people that have been playing it have already got most of the stuff.
That's an army. Well, they're trying to attract new players, aren't they?
If you're someone like me who's got the rule book but not really dipped the toe in, that's actually a pretty good box. That's going to give me an entire army to play with.
Yeah. Matt, point it out for us. You've got 28 seconds. Oh, Matt's tired and grumpy. And then you've got the Solar Auxiliary one. No mechanical one, which was a bit odd, I thought.
Yeah, I was expecting one.
But there's quite a lot of stuff there.
I like
very
that
low.
Comes with 6 siphons.
I was going to say very low flying thunderbolts there. But yeah, 6 siphons and that one's nice.
One.
Sorry?
I already did the Mechanicum one.
What was that not?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. They did.
I haven't done any Mechanicum stuff since then. That was it.
And then you've got a new journal there as well. It's pretty cool. And then we've got the new cafe stuff. And yeah, I don't think this is quite as nice as the first lot they released, but I think it's okay. I think they're nice models. I do think they're nice models.
Looks nice. That's all I've got to say about it, really.
But I think the older stuff, the first wave looked better. I like these guys. I like these peasants. They look really cool. That banner's awesome. Like you said, Karl, there's loads of dynamism around their movement.
Yeah,
it's quite important.
They've clearly been very well thought out.
I love the way that the same model with different weapons looks like completely different as well, which again I think speaks to the stance that it works with either a spear or it works with a bow.
It's also the arms working in conjunction with the model changes how the sort of pose looks.
So obviously you can get that all as a battalion set, which is quite nice, you know. If you want to do Old World, that's a good way to go, I think. And a new
directly from working with creative assembly.
Yes,
on the total Warhammer 3 stuff, because they've literally got moving 3D models of that.
Exactly, exactly. That's
just from any point in that movement and use it as a pose.
Yeah, just take it at any point in the animation and make it into a model. I know that because there's somebody who's done that with all the files, and you got hit by GW.
No.
So that's. Yeah, I think I like the old stuff better still, but I like the peasants. Peasants are very nice. So that's the cafe stuff done. Let's get this out of the way. Necromunda didn't have a lot to show, but I thought this scope was kind of opulent and over the top and just sort of weird in a Metropolis kind of, Ozymandias kind of way.
Yeah, Metropolis meets 300 Xerxes sort of way.
Yes, Xerxes, that's the guy, yeah. Oh my God, look at his face option.
He's really not doing very well, is he?
He's not, no. It's like the corpse.
You'd thought if he was that opulent, it'd have fixed that.
He's like the corpse emperor, man.
Mother the Emperor, finally.
And then you got these, and I'm not sure on these. I get what they were going for. I do get what they're going for, but I'm not sure. No, I quite like this guy. These two look okay. I think the
Palanites are very odd. They've got a very medieval slant to them that none of the others had.
No, yeah, exactly. Like I'm thinking, I'm wondering if I'd like them a lot better with a head swap. I'm wondering if it's their weird Russian caps. Like you need a new head, comrade. But I don't think I hate them apart from that. I think they're okay.
I think Tobias thought she's going to sue somebody looking at their faces.
Yes. That's cool. I like that. I like the design they've gone for here. I don't think this bit works.
It's the Papa Police.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I didn't like Karl. I didn't like these squats. I don't like little baby face squat here.
No, they just don't appeal to me whatsoever.
They don't work for me.
Yeah. They've grown on me since I first saw them, like a good few years ago when they first came out. Like, they just went with a far more practical, realistic mining clan sort of look. The Necromunda
and at this point, this is basically begging out for Deep Rock Galactic, isn't it? I mean, it's even got the mule. But that's obviously all coming in. None of them on stilts. No, that's right, yeah.
None of them got their tops off.
So here we go, 40k, the last bit we got. So this guy, yeah, is all right. I'm not. I don't like the Chthonic Berserks, so this guy isn't really going to do anything for me, but...
That's a silly idea.
Yeah.
These... I like the way he's all knobbly, which kind of ties him in with the Demiurge, like the early Archon set.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yes, you're right. Yeah, very good point. I don't like these Tau. I don't like the lack of uniformity. I don't know, it really bothers me for some reason.
They're not supposed to have uniformity. They're supposed to be, they're kind of like, not Shadow Sun, oh, fuck's sake. Oshova.
You know what it looks like to me? It looks like...
A Farsight's replacement.
It looks to me like that is that half of that one, and that is that half of that one, design-wise. Very odd. Like they're mirror images of each other almost.
Yeah, because they're both close support, but they've got opposite roles. So one of them's got a fusion for taking out vehicles, and the other one's got an ion-based weapon for doing infantry.
All that stupid fire can fuck off, though. Don't like that.
Yeah, that can definitely go in the bin. It looks fucking tough.
Then this I loved. This is nice. The Tyranid of Lash Whip. I thought that was a really, really nice model. I do want one of those. Model. I do want one of those in my Tyranid army. I think that's
the only
awesome.
downside to it is that if that's a fixed kit, it's kind of like, why do I not get any other weapon options? Because I'm sure the character itself in the codex should have different options for it.
It should, and this is the GW problem, isn't it? That they released this like one data card, one unit model, and they're like, that's it, that's all you get. And you're like, hang on, these are meant to be the most bioadaptable fucking creatures in the galaxy. And it's like, no, you're stuck. Fuck you.
We had an idea for a model, and it's cool. It's too cool to be useful.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Really.
But make a nice change from the winged one if you don't want the winged one, so that's nice. Right, last one, guys. So this whole bloody 500 worlds thing, which they haven't confirmed is the end narrative, but it kind of feels like it.
Yeah.
New Titus, I think that is awesome.
Yep, no notes. I really like the model.
I think that is really, really nice, and I love that this all comes as one big box set. It'll probably be like a 50 quid box set, don't get me wrong, but at least they're not like 30 quid for Titus and then another 20 quid for this guy, and you know what I mean? So, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like it might be... I'm so confused. We'll find out in a minute, hopefully. But that's nice, yeah.
I have
really
got
nice.
a theory, though.
What's your theory?
So, Brother Chiron, the guy with the bionic arm...
Yeah.
He's not present in any of this, so I'm thinking he's possibly going to cop it.
Yeah, I think
Space Marine 3.
Yeah, I think he might be dead. They'll get somebody else in for Space Marine 3, maybe a female Space Marine.
It's just highly unusual to me that they'd show one of his like squad companions and not the other one.
Totally agree. Yeah, like I said, female Space Marine coming for Space Marine 3. You heard it here first. Female skin.
I'm confused on how the Blade Guard fit into the structure of a chapter. Are they unique to? Are they meant to be first company, or are they like company champions? Or
I'm not going to lie. I think they just fucking make it up as they go along. Really fucking do. Right. So the first guy, Gaius Silver. That's a bloke. There. That's a bloke. That's a bloke. That's a bird. That's a bird. The scale looks quite good between us, I'll say.
Do you reckon these are an attempt to...
Actually, a woman.
I was just thinking about it. Do you reckon these are like, well, you can't have female Space Marines, but here's female support staff with the Space Marines?
I think that's... I don't think the Ultramarines are bothered about what sex you are. regarding whether or not you can do the job.
No, I'm more on the in a meta sense from Games Workshop. Rather
I feel like
the
the Custodes were the. You can't have female Space Marines right now, so here's some female Custodes. I feel like that's what that was. I still think that may well have been a stipulation by Amazon. I don't feel that GW were ready for it because there's no models or anything.
Yeah, Amazon are like, what do you mean you're having a TV show posted under a thing where none of the women can talk?
Yeah,
I'm totally okay with the female characters being added in, but when you're using like Space Marine support staff, I just don't see how they would fit into a battlefield role.
No, and I presume they're going to have special rules of some description, but you would think you would have some chapter serfs, servitors, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, when you read the lore, there is absolutely zero reason for an astropath to be involved in any kind of Space Marine detachment.
That's what I was just about to say. What is this astropath doing in battle? It's really not meant to be there at all.
Yeah, like, they're all command ship stuff.
They should all be on a ship, exactly. Which could mean...
I feel the same about the Sarin in the Heresy.
This could mean that maybe there's some kind of boarding action thing coming.
Maybe, that'd be cool, actually.
You know, that could be kind of cool.
Protect the astropath.
Version of Space Hulk.
But I think these are nice models. I thought these were all fine.
Ultra Hulk.
Ultra Hulk, yeah, exactly. Ultra everything. But I thought these were fine. And is it... blah, 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 blah.
See you later, Kevin.
So I can't tell if it's him with these guys in one box or if it's him and then these guys as one box. Very confusing. Doesn't say. Anyway, yeah, nice models. Let's get through it. Maybe somebody can convince me this is nice. I think this is awful. It just looks like a mishmash. I like the tail. I like it all the way up to the body. I think the body's fine. I think the head looks gormless, and I think this claw thing is just shit.
I really like the head.
I would rip off the head. I would rip off all of the arms, and I would redo it from there, I guess.
He looks like an absolute nightmare, and that's kind of what I like about him.
I mean, he is meant to be the origin for the Destroyer virus, I guess, but yeah, I don't think he's painted particularly well either. I think it's a bit of a rush slap job painting. But yeah,
it's a pretty good paint job.
To me, he kind of looks like how far the Necrons have fallen, like what they become.
Yeah, I get that. And he reminds me of a Wraith still. Like I say, he's got all the arms and everything, and I like these little clacking things down below. At first, when I first saw it, I thought it was a Tombstalker, but it's not. So yeah. Then you get the Battalion box, and then we get the Nightbringer, and then we get this weird box set. 4 books in a slipcase, so it's just narrative expansion. Very weird to do a narrative expansion at the end of the edition. I'm wondering, with them saying this is the first, they generally do a series of books over the end of the end of the edition. So I'm wondering if 500 Worlds.
Storm.
Exactly. I'm wondering if 500 Worlds is just Titus, because 500 Worlds would be the thing, and then Titus is just the first bit, and it'll move on to other ones. But oh, here you go. Yeah, Dread Incursions, a boarding action supplement with new missions and maps. So that'd explain this lot then, wouldn't it? The Wardens.
So is this their answer to Zone Mortalis?
I'm guessing so. Yeah. Pitch 3 alliances against each other, bid to control territories, blah 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 blah. There's a lot in, and we can't wait to show. There's still loads more Warhammer preview stuff to see. Okay, yeah, cool. Well, what was just quickly before you guys, what was your highlight for the entire thing?
Is anyone left?
We've got 7. I'll have you know, we've got 7 people watching. They want to know. For you, it was a Cataphractii, was it? Okay. Matt, what was your highlight out of everything that was shown?
7 of 8 is a good score. Sorry, Kevin. I know this left. It's just going to be the 30k and the Imperialis stuff for me.
Okay. Yep. Right. Okay. So just in general, the Heresy and the Imperialis stuff. Okay. For me, I think I have to say that it is Titus and the Wardens. They just strike me as really nice painting pieces, like the Sanctifiers. I got those because I thought they were really nice. Plus that Tyranid Prime. And I think that's, I think the Age of Sigmar and Nurgle stuff was a massive step down from the quite nice Darkwater stuff. I'm still not sold on Darkwater, but this Ultramarine box set, regardless of whether it comes with Titus or not, I think I would be tempted to pick up.
I will say the other Space Marines with Titus, they're basically a cool head design, or not even a cool head design, a unique head design based on a character.
Yes.
With a fairly generic looking Primaris Marine.
Primaris Marine, yeah. Yeah.
Like the Ancient, if you put a helmet on that,
it would just be a normal Ancient, yeah.
Yeah,
it's got a couple of little sashes and stuff, but there's nothing particularly special about it, all right.
Same with the Blade Guard guy. You said the head is really accurate to the CGI, but you take that away and it's just a Blade Guard.
Yes, I mean, if as you say, if you look at him with the helmet on, you can't tell. There's nothing about him that's particularly different at all. I like this, very Roman and sort of Caesar looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. No issues with any of this, in all honesty. So, yeah, I think that was my highlight, along with the Tyranid Prime. I thought Tyranid Prime was a nice little surprise. Nothing particularly outstanding.
The only Tyranids you're getting to enjoy it.
That's it, exactly. But then the Tyranids are meant to be all over bloody Segmentum Solar, aren't they? I thought the cafe stuff was okay.
I did really enjoy all the Chaos releases. I mean, it is the year for it.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, I mean, Nurgle right there, that's Chaos. What more do you want? Honestly, Jesus.
Chaos Space Marines.
Maybe they're holding Huron back for the New Year's Eve.
I think Huron will be part of a big actual Chaos Space Marine release, because that will be rather than the Chaos Legions, that will be the Chaos Renegades.
You see, I'd rather see Chaos Renegades at this point. I want to see Renegade Space Marines. I want to see Renegade Space Marines that are just out for themselves, part of a war band. None of this Legion stuff. I want to see if they can do. If you can't do warped, mutated Chaos properly, and you make them end up look like Saturday cartoon villains, then maybe you could do Renegade Space Marines properly. Do you know what I mean? And go from that perspective. So it is
How long
now.
until we see the introduction of Renegade Primaris?
Oh God, don't please. Right, I'm going to call it there, guys. It is now 2:50 in the morning. Yeah. Thank you so much, Matt and Karl, for staying up. Absolute troopers.
Some of us have got a day of the metal ahead of us tomorrow.
I was going to say, you've got a day of festival. I've got a day of travel. Matt, I shall see you on Sunday at some point, dude. I'll let you know where I am.
Karl, I'll see you at some point next year, probably.
Maybe.
Right, nice one, guys. Thank you very much, chat. Absolute pleasure, as always. Thanks for putting up with all the technical bullshit. Multi-billion-pound company. No, it wasn't our technical bullshit. It was GW's. Multi-billion-pound company, and they can't do a stream from America. Absolutely shocking. Anyway, cheers, guys. We're off to bed.